I forgot to put the number. The number was there accidentally. Linda, you found it though. I'm here. I'm ready to do a social experiment, and as a prop today, I got the big ass sign. Let's see if this one attracts more people. um, sorry, I'm a bit late because I had to move. They're doing some construction work on the bridge, so I'm somewhere else now. Kind of fucked up, but it is what it is, huh? We got this giant ass sign. Let's see if this one does something. How's everyone doing today? We're next to the shopping street. There's a lot of people. The weather is freaking amazing. It's not warm. It's not cold. It's right just how it needs to be. Hello, Jason. Okay. Okay, let's see if we get some people speaking to us. The sign is definitely unavoidable. Hey, no injustice lasts forever. I got them big ass sign. Yeah. We'll see how this goes. If not, we'll put this one on the side and we'll use the other ones. I have the other ones obviously also with me. But I thought I would get a big sign just for the fun of it. See how it goes. Smells like weed. There's a lot of people. A lot of people here. And yeah, I'm expecting a lot of runners today. I'm expecting a lot of people will run. But that's okay, you know. Even if people run, we still do our thing. We still have the conversations. Hey, Salgan, Jason, Marcos. Big ass sign though. Can I ask you something? We're holding a really big sign asking people. Does it look that big? Like, tell me, everyone. Like, honestly, like, is it really that big comparing to me? Am I too self-conscious? You see potatoes up there? I don't know where you see potatoes, but sure. It's big, right? That's okay. That's what she said. Is that good? That's what she said. Wait. Okay, bad now. Actually, the big sign is nice. It's not the size, it's how we use it. Funny. Hey, Kuka. Not a single real person from Amsterdam in sight. No, probably not. This is a very touristy area, of course. And that's what you expect. Well, depends on what you mean by from Amsterdam. If they're born in Amsterdam, yeah, then no. From the very hot south of England. Yeah, it's not as hot today here. It's like 20 degrees. It's much more manageable. But it is still hot. Like, it's scalding. It's high humidity and stuff, but it's pretty good. Hello, Raven. Hello, Felix. Somebody said 500 euros. Okay, you can send me 500 euros. I accept. Yeah. I definitely don't hear anything but other languages. 30 Celsius. Well, that was like that yesterday. It was 32. Today it's 20. It's funny because last night I went out with a friend. Hi, I'm sorry, but you're a bit too young for this. They were maybe like 10 years old. It's not worth a conversation. Then I had to get consent from the parents. It was too complicated. 28 here, 33 in south. Damn, Martin. Hey, you want to have a conversation?
How quick?
How much time do you have?
I don't know. A couple minutes?
How old are you?
23?
23. Okay. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Sure.
Okay. I'll try to make it fast. Okay.
Okay.
You wanna come here's the trivia?
Sure.
Come a bit closer. Nice. Love it. What's your name?
Hello, I'm Nick.
I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice
Where you
to
from,
meet
Nick?
you. I'm from Pennsylvania in the United States.
Pennsylvania. Nice.
Yeah.
Nick, I'm an animal rights activist. I want to ask you about animals. How do you feel about animals?
I like animals.
Should we treat them like objects or like individuals?
I think like individuals.
Like individuals. Okay. Say for instance, if I throw this hypothetical scenario out there where I take dogs, I give them an excellent life, and at the age of 2, I shoot them in the back of the head, and then I use their bodies as a punching bag. Would that be right or would that be wrong according to you?
I think it's wrong.
It's wrong.
Yeah.
But I do it for exercise, and I need to exercise, so why would it be wrong?
I think you can make it with something else.
Okay, so if I have an alternative, harming an animal would be wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you
Well,
think
yes, but I mean for this specific case, I don't know if I would agree with that. Generally.
okay. So you don't agree with that generally, but why
I
is
mean,
this specific
I
case
think
different?
I
then?
think I feel that food is different, or
Why is food different though?
I think it's natural for us to eat animals,
Just like it is natural for us to punch animals.
not to abuse them. I think it's important that you treat them.
Oh, I treat them nicely, and I shoot them without them feeling any pain or anything. So there's no abuse there.
I, I mean, I know that's not good. I mean, I think like,
Why is that not good? But killing them for another trivial reason is.
well, I think food is not trivial.
Well, eating animals is trivial, yes.
Do you think?
Yeah, we don't need it. So why would one be okay, the other not?
I guess I place a higher value on food than I would on other objects.
But it's optional food, right? Like it's like dessert. Like, do you think it's okay to kill animals for dessert?
I think that's an interesting question. I don't know.
You don't know? Should we kill dogs for dessert?
Well, I think that different animals have different value in different cultures. So, I mean, my culture, values dogs like, companions.
So in the cultures where women are seen as inferior, they have lower value than men?
No. I mean,
Okay,
I
so
would
then
say
culture
no.
does not dictate value.
Well, I think culture does dictate value.
So then the women should be inferior then in the
Well, I
cultures
don't
where
feel
women are
that
seen
that
as
is.
inferior.
I don't feel that that is true.
Why shouldn't it be true? Because then we reach the contradiction where you're saying culture dictates value. But
Well-
now you're saying culture
well,
only
my
dictates
culture-
value when I want it to dictate value.
Well, I think my culture dictates that value.
So only your culture dictates value. Everyone else's
No.
culture
I mean,
doesn't.
for me, I think it's relative to the culture that you like. Your culture would dictate value for you.
It doesn't, no. I don't think culture dictates value. For example, in the US, there was chattel slavery 200 years ago. Do you think that meant that the value of black people was lower than that of white people?
No.
So then culture
Well,
does
I
not
mean,
dictate
that's.
value.
I think that it is relative though. I don't think you can always find a
The
correct.
extrinsic value?
I believe in the intrinsic value of human life.
Yeah,
Of
but there's
course.
also intrinsic value of other animals, right?
Yes, I think I don't think I would put them as high
Thank you.
though. But I think that like I think the quality of their life is important.
Nobody
And-
said to put it as high, right? What you're saying right now is that 10 minutes of pleasure for you is worth more than their life. Is that
well, it's
really-
more than pleasure.
Well, it definitely
it's
isn't nutrition
sustenance.
and sustenance, because sustenance and nutrition you can get without exploiting them. So what else is there?
But could you make a similar argument about plants? That it's
No, because plants are not sentient. They're not individuals.
That's interesting.
Do you think plants are individuals?
I don't. They don't have brains.
Exactly,
So
right. Like animals do have brains. They're individuals. They act very similar to us. They behave in very similar manner. And if you have a problem with putting dogs into slaughterhouses or eating dogs, which I'm assuming you wouldn't do.
I wouldn't do. I agree.
Yeah, but why would you do it to other animals then? Like, why is it that you think that all of a sudden somebody who's born a dog, which they didn't choose, deserves to live, but somebody who's born a cow, which they didn't choose, doesn't?
Well, I don't. I think it is arbitrary. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I think
So isn't it unfair then if it's arbitrary?
yes. I
It's a
guess it is
It's an
unfair.
arbitrary discrimination, isn't it?
I guess it is.
So are you consider yourself as a person who discriminates unfairly?
No, but I do think that I would, my opinion, I think changes based on humans versus other animals.
Doesn't matter humans versus other animals. You can see humans, like I see my family superior to you, right? Obviously my family has way more value than you do.
Well,
In
I
fact, I
understand.
would rather kill 5 of you than one of my family, right? Like
That's-
let's just put it
sure,
this way, right?
sure.
And I'm sure you would do the same to me. But that doesn't mean that in an absence of necessity, I can just kill you because my family
No,
means more to me.
yeah.
So if humans mean more to you, in a situation where there's no necessity, how can you justify killing animals?
Well, I think that the I think that doing what you like in a most humane farm, right? I think maybe you,
It would still be
Are-
slavery though, huh? Or any farm
but
is
they don't
slavery.
have those, like, they don't have like the cognition of what is going to happen to them that like a person
Okay,
would.
so if a human being has the same level of cognition as an animal, it's okay to farm them?
No, Be-
So then cognition doesn't matter.
you're good at this.
Yeah, I've been
I mean-
doing this for a while, yeah.
Yeah.
But like genuinely, do you really think there's a difference? Like think about it. Like I understand you think humans are somewhat superior and animals are
Well,
somewhat
I
inferior.
wouldn't say.
But at some point you understand that they intertwine, right? Like
Yes, I wouldn't say that they're necessarily superior, but from my perspective, um, like my value of them is if humans is greater. But I
Yeah.
mean, I wouldn't. That doesn't like kind of
Yeah,
as you
that
said in the
doesn't mean,
shooting
right?
example. That I wouldn't go out of my way to abuse an animal or kill it if I, you know.
But you acknowledge that when you buy these animal products, you demand the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of animals, right?
Well, I think you can ethically source where you buy.
Ethically means just something you to feel good about yourself, but at the end of the day, you're still taking the life without any necessity
But
behind it. How
there's,
can that ever be ethical?
I think there's a big gap between treating an animal poorly for its entire life and then, or treating it, having it live more naturally. I think there is a big
First of all,
difference.
they're
in it.
not living naturally. They're living less than 10% of their natural lifespan. So we're killing them as babies a lot of the time. Second, we are keeping them in conditions that are not natural to themselves at all because all we think that they need is space and grass. For cows, for example.
Yeah.
We forget that they need to play. We forget that they need to roam around. Cows
Yeah.
are animals who used to roam around for hundreds of kilometers, but we just give them a little bit of space. We forget the fact that they need to be with their babies, yet we take away their
Yeah.
babies so we can take the milk. Like we treat them as objects, and no matter how much you want to spin it, we still kill them, even if we never
Yeah.
did any of that, without any necessity behind it. Like, how can that ever be fair?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I have a great answer for you. I mean, not to say that I'm not saying that I'm right and I don't know how to explain it, but this is
Do you
this
think
is-
it's unfair?
I don't know if that is how I would describe it. But I
You'd
mean,
want in if you were in their shoes, would you see it unfair if somebody chooses?
but I
chose
don't
to
think
kill
if
you?
I was in their shoes, I would be able to. I mean, and I know we talked about cognition, so I won't.
Yeah,
make
but
that
imagine there's an
argument.
alien who's able to enslave you and kill you in a way that you don't even recognize. Hell, these invisible bars, you hit on. What the
to
hell's
me-
happening? I can't move. What the hell am I happening to you?
Yeah.
Like in this whole area, this whole little box, and they're just like, well, that's fine. They keep you there for a second or two. Sometimes food appears, and sometimes they kill you, and you don't know how they do it. You don't know what's happening to you.
Yeah.
You can't retaliate, and then at some point they choose to kill you. Would it be fair if they did that to you?
I honestly don't know.
You don't know? Come on, man. Why are you biting these bullets? Like, you don't
No.
have to, like, this motivated reasoning where you're trying to reach a conclusion doesn't have to be that way, right? Like, you can genuinely question your own values.
No, I am.
And genuinely, if you said somebody chose to cut your throat to kill you, you were unsure if that would be fair simply because you were born a certain way.
Well, I think it's. I couldn't answer this right now without
Wait.
more thinking.
But then you shouldn't be able to answer then if racism is bad, because racism is discrimination because of somebody's born in a certain way.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I'm not. I'm
Why
not
would that be
saying
bad? But discrimination on species would be wrong, right?
Well, I was saying more from the perspective of who know. I have no idea what the alien species are doing or what their purpose is for doing that.
Making a punching bag out of you, making food, it doesn't really matter.
I mean,
They're
like
killing
I
you
said,
at the end of the day, and once you die, you don't know.
like I said, I mean, it's somewhat relative. I don't believe. I mean, I don't know if.
Relative to what?
I mean, like I've said that what my values are in terms of valuing human life, and of course,
But it doesn't sound like your values are logical. It just sounds like that's what I want to believe because that's what I want to
well,
do.
I think that ultimately values come from emotions.
Well, no, they shouldn't come from emotions because by that logic, somebody who rapes and finds it okay emotionally, then we should say, well, their values are okay. No, they're
Well,
not.
no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that it's more of the collective emotion of a society that dictates the current moral.
Well, then slavery
change.
should be okay, right? Because,
no, because-
collectively slavery was okay. Or, sorry, women not having rights was collectively definitely okay for thousands of years. That doesn't mean it was okay. What does it?
No, because I would say that's not okay. But
It
I mean, you
wasn't
can.
collectively okay, huh?
Well,
Your friend is...
Do you want anything from the?
yeah, I have to go. I have a lot to think about.
Okay, let me give you a card, okay?
Yeah.
There's a documentary here called Dominion. Give that a watch, okay?
Okay, I will.
Come on,
I
don't,
appreciate the conversation.
But don't be this person who just wants to justify something that
No,
may
I'm not
be
trying
unjustifiable.
to justify. I honestly am not as informed, and I need to learn more about
Watch
it.
the
before
menu, okay?
Yeah, thanks for chatting.
Have a good one. Cheers.
Bye.
His friend said I'm bored. Nah, yeah, they were going to the store essentially. At least he listened, you know. He didn't have any arguments, but at least he listened. Hey comrades, I'm only here for a few minutes before I go and humiliate myself for a low wage for the might await complaints before I return to compliment with an SQL injection. You wanna have a conversation? Are you okay being live on YouTube? You have to come here if you're lucky living live.
Wait till my guys are also here. It's going to be a nice conversation. We are the hospitality guys and the security a little bit from the neighborhood, from the city center.
Okay.
That's why we are dressed like this. When they are talking there. So give us 5 minutes.
Okay, sure.
Nice. Then a lot of people will make a conversation with you.
Well, I just started, so I only had one conversation.
But I think Amsterdam is easy.
Yeah. There's a lot of tourists, right? There's a lot of people, so it's easy to...
Yeah, I know. So people talk easily here.
Yeah. A lot of people speak English, so it's all good.
Yeah, and where you're from?
Romania originally, but I live here in Amsterdam.
Oh, you live here also, so
Yeah,
you know the culture.
Yeah. Living here for 10 years, so...
Je praat je ook Nederlands?
Een beetje,
Ja,
maar
niet
mijn
een
Nederlands
beetje,
is
joh.
niet zo
Je
goed.
praat dan precies hetzelfde wel, maar je praat supergoed Nederlands, man.
Nee.
Wel, man.
No, the
Je
problem with
verstaat
Dutch is...
ook alles. Nee,
I
joh.
understand a lot of it, but the problem with Dutch is though that it's like this construction of phrases where you have to put a second verb at the
You
end.
don't
That's
speak it exactly right,
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter. You understand everything what people say. You also can talk back.
I used to be way better at it. Nowadays I'm kind of suck at it, so I have to repractice it. I'll give you that, but yeah.
Oké,
Ja.
ja. Maar goed, je praat Engels, Nederlands, je verstaat het. I wish I speak French the way you speak Dutch.
Huh.
And I'm perfect French, perfect.
Why French though? Do you wanna?
Because I speak also a little bit English, and it's just so difficult, eh? And I'm also standing at the door, so I get a lot of people from every country. And then language is power. If you speak Spanish, French, you know, you can talk. Merci beaucoup, ça va bien.
I see.
The conversation goes. Kijk, hij is YouTube, maar hij wil met iemand een verhaal opdoen.
You guys wanna have a conversation?
Durven wij een conversation met man? Lijkt het.
Dutch is easy, says Sky. I don't know, man.
In het Engels?
English, yes.
We also must say in English.
Yeah.
And you know already what kind of questions you're going to ask.
Yeah, it's about animals. Yeah.
About them.
Animals. About animals.
About animals.
Yeah.
What's the question about animals?
Well, you gotta start it if you wanna do that.
Oh yeah, he is good. He is from here. Eh? I asked my boss.
Yeah. Okay, sure. I'm here. You know, like.
You don't give permission. I see
Yeah.
this way.
That's okay. Then have a good day, huh?
But you will
Cheers.
see us all the
And
time.
thank you for what you're doing here, huh? Taking care of people. Safety and security. Yeah, no. Well, he didn't want to do it, and that's fine. I guess there's these 3 guys, so they walk around and they keep security or something. And you heard some of the conversation. Romania was on every side on World War II, to be fair. Yeah, they were. They were, weren't they? They were first on the German side and then on the Russian side. Yeah, they were. They were pretty much. They switched around. Just answer the question. I don't know what question you even posed there. I wasn't even looking at you. But the sign is fucking huge. Look at this huge sign. Yeah, Linda, I saw you ask why are questions held up for some comments held up for moderation. Well, Linda, in an attempt to free up some of your moderation, I don't know, duties, some of the things are held for moderation if YouTube finds them unworthy. So it is what it is, huh? Much more appealing sign. This huge ass sign. It's freaking huge. This just gives me more to do. Gotta judge comments. Oh, I'm sorry, Linda. I'm just trying to see some things, you know, maybe it gets more people in or something. Because it's held for review. Let me see. For example, what's been held for review? Bob's. Jason. Yeah, the big sign, Jake. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Renee is here. Appreciate you, Renee. Always appreciate you being here. I was telling Renee also. I was telling Renee yesterday when yesterday evening. I went on a walk with a friend because it was super hot during the day and I couldn't go out. So in the evening it cooled down. So I went on a walk with a friend along the Amstel, which was so lovely, by the way. And after I left, I wanted to put my headphones in and, you know, listen to something and go ahead. You guys want to have a conversation? And go home, bike home. But then this one guy makes a sign for me and says, wait, I want to ask you something. And then he goes like, are you on YouTube? Sign could be bigger. Sign could be bigger. Jake says, Renee, 10 months, Renee, appreciate you. Swatch time, yeah. And he asks me, are you on YouTube? I'm like, yeah. Do you talk about veganism and stuff? And I'm like, yeah. Okay, I have some questions for you. And he didn't actually have any questions. He just wanted to say, like, he kept repeating this, by the way, because we had a conversation, and he just kept repeating the same thing, which is, I think the universe evolved us to prefer meat. Like, that's what he said. I think the universe evolved us to prefer meat. Like, I tried to explain to him that the universe is not an entity that evolves individuals. Evolution does not mean we have a certain preference. Evolution does not dictate what is necessarily healthy for us or not. And it's a genetic fallacy to claim that because this happened in our lifetime or in our evolution, that means we should do it. You wanna have a conversation? How old are you, by the way? Hi, how old are you?
18.
18? That's
Yeah.
okay. Can you, are you okay being live on YouTube? Because I am live on YouTube.
I guess.
Okay. Well, I need some consent. I need a yes. Are you okay being live on
Okay,
YouTube?
okay.
Yeah. You don't have to be if you're not okay, you know, like, I just
It
want to be clear.
depends on the question.
You want to come here so that you're in view?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're free to leave at any point, right? Like, consent is always retractable and you can leave. What's your name?
Alex.
Alex,
what's
I'm
yours?
Chip.
Nice to meet you.
Alex, I'm here to speak up for animals. I'm an animal rights activist. How do you feel about animals?
Well, I have a dog.
You have a dog?
I did horse riding a few years ago, so I really love animals. Yeah.
You love animals. I appreciate that. Do you think animals should be treated like individuals or should they be treated like objects?
Oh, definitely not like objects. I mean, proper individuals. They're still living beings, so.
Yeah, exactly. Do you think that if I chose to, and I'll draw a hypothetical scenario out there, if I choose to bring dogs into existence, give them the best life for a year or two, and then shoot them in the back of the head so they die instantly, and then I use their bodies as a punching bag to work out, would that be right or would that be wrong?
That would be wrong.
That'd be wrong?
Oh my god.
But why would that be wrong? Because I need to work out, right? I need to exercise, so
Of
why would that
course,
be wrong?
but you have other stuff to exercise with.
I like that. So if there's an alternative, then harming an animal would be wrong, right?
Of course.
Okay. Do you think this applies to all situations? When we have alternatives, we shouldn't harm animals?
Yeah. Would it? Yeah, I think so.
Do you think also in the situation, for example, for food, clothing, when we harm cows, chickens, and pigs, do we have alternatives for those situations?
I do believe there are many other alternatives, like I'm sorry, my English is not the best.
You're doing absolutely great, by the way, with
Thank
your
you so
English.
much. Yeah, but I do believe there's other alternative, like maybe some type of medicine. I don't know how it's called. Sorry.
Like supplements?
Vitamins. Yeah,
Yeah.
supplements.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So then, do you think it's justified for us to choose to force animals into slaughterhouses, to impregnate them, to kill them, to take away their babies,
Well,
all this
that's
kind of
just
stuff?
cruelty, to be honest.
No. Are you vegan? What's happening?
Due to some, it's ironic, health
Yeah.
concerns and stuff. No, but it is something that I've been thinking of like for quite a few years now. So I don't know, somewhere in between.
I'm a nutritionist, by the way. If you feel
Oh.
free, if you will feel comfortable sharing what your health concerns are,
really.
maybe I can. That's fine. You don't have
Sorry.
to. That's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. And then it's your right to not share them, right? Like you're on the internet after all. That's fine. But I can give you some resources, like access to a free dietitian who can help you out. And let's imagine, hypothetically speaking, if your health concerns would not be an issue, would you then think you should go vegan?
To be honest, I mean, I think it's a like personal choice, whoever can choose. But like, if there's a way to like consume that type of food without like harming in massive like slaughterhouses and stuff, if there's a like healthier way to do that, I mean, it's up to everyone to choose. Like, I'm not the one who's going to judge them, of course, but it would be better definitely.
But you would still need to kill an animal to consume their flesh, right?
I guess.
Could that ever be fair if there's no necessity?
I don't really know how all the food processing thing works, but
No,
I'm
but like
thinking
just
like
this
maybe
alone, right?
yeah, like if I'm so sorry, I'm trying to think of the words, but like maybe if the animal like is really old or something, or like I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe
Do
I
you have
don't
a
know.
grandma?
Sorry, huh?
Do you have a grandma?
I do.
How old is she?
I don't remember. I'm not very close with her.
That's fine. That's fine. Would it be okay to kill her
No,
because she's old?
no, of course not.
No, right? So at any age, at any point in our life, in our age, we never want to die, right? We want
No,
to
of
continue
course.
living. It's
Yeah.
just something that we inherently want. It's not something we cognitively want, right? And it's the same for animals. It's there's this property we have called sentience. We experience life, and with it comes also the desire to continue experiencing life, right? So that means that at any point in our life, whether we're old or not, we want to continue living.
Yeah.
If there's a situation when somebody's in immense pain, you kill them out of their mercy, but you
Yeah.
do it still for them, right? You don't do it for yourself. But if you choose to kill an animal at whatever age for yourself, it is nothing but selfish, isn't it?
Sounds kind of selfish.
Yeah, yeah. So when you say stuff like, for example, I think it should be a choice or stuff like that, do you think me choosing to bring dogs into existence and use their bodies as punching bags should be a choice?
I mean, it shouldn't, but unfortunately, I think
It
some people
shouldn't be.
still do. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. But that the question is how should be, right? Not how they are necessarily, because there's a lot of fucked up things happening in the world.
Yeah, definitely.
But we should at least have an idea on what we want the world to be. And I agree with you that I shouldn't be allowed to harm animals for my
yeah, just
exercise,
entertaining, yeah,
or entertainment.
Yeah.
Then shouldn't we do the same when it comes to optional food? Because if we can get nutrition and all the food satisfaction without harming an animal,
Yeah.
then we shouldn't be allowed to harm them, right? Yeah. So what's holding you back from being vegan? Is it just the health concerns?
I think mostly, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, and I'll ask the question again, like if those are not existent, if those are somehow magically gone away, or you find a way to go around them, would
I
you?
mean, definitely, yeah. I think I'd try it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because at the end of the day, like if you were in the shoes of the animal, what would you want somebody to say about you? Would you want them to say, I'll think about it, maybe at some point,
Yeah, I
I'll
know.
mainly
I
kill you, your
understand that.
friend, and somebody else, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So how many more animals, if from now on, let's say, the health wouldn't be an issue, how many more animals should be exploited for you going forward?
For what, right?
For you specifically, how many more animals should be exploited for you going forward, if health weren't a concern?
I'm sorry, like going forward. What do you mean about it? Like, I'm so sorry.
That's fine. So, a lot of the times, the reason why I ask this question is a lot of the times we think of products that we buy as products, right?
Yeah.
And I try to bring attention towards the animals behind those products and the plight that they go through. So when I ask this last question, I'm trying to ask how many more animals, like how many animals specifically, would you like to be exploited, killed, used, treated like an object
Well,
for
none,
you?
Of course.
None.
Of
Exactly.
course not.
Yeah, and that implies being vegan from now on. You understand? You have any questions for me, by the way? I'm vegan. I'm a nutritionist.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I
That's
don't know.
fine.
But
Let me give you a card.
Okay.
Challenge 22 sounds like what you need. They hook you up with a dietitian, they send you recipes every day, and they help you go vegan for free. Maybe give that a try, but let's just do this for just so that you make decisions on your own. I don't want to push you in anything, okay? There's a speech here called the most important speech you'll ever hear. It appears when you scan this QR code.
Yeah.
Can you give that a watch?
Yeah, of course I will.
And until you watch it, don't consume any animal products. Can you do that? Maybe you watch it tonight, maybe you watch it after lunch or something.
Okay. Works for me.
Thank you.
Have my word.
Yeah, and then
Thank you so
you have
much.
all the resources to help you
Yeah,
out,
thank
okay?
you so
Have a
much.
good one. Cheers. What a lovely person. You see, we get lovely people from time to time, huh? We get some lovely people. Hey, vegan friends. Hello, Burner Bagel. We're holding a giant sign that says, "Can I ask you something?" Where's Alexandra? Javier, Chip is a nutritionist. Yeah, you can contact me. How it should always be. It's just, it felt a bit escapist. It did, Renee. It did. But she's young. She was shy. She's 18, you know. What can you do about it? But if she watches that video, she gets to make decisions on her own, you know? And whatever happens, I do think she'll make changes. I'm gonna need you to get a bit spicy. We'll see. I don't think I'm gonna get spicy today. Today I'm just gonna be my usual calm self. I'm sure some meat eaters feel the same. Green vegetables have so much protein and everything. Well, there's a lot of protein in soy and tofu and soy chunks and seitan, you know. There's a lot of sources for protein. There's no need to exploit innocent animals. No one needs to eat them, all their secretions, dairy and eggs. Exactly. Y'all can't comprehend that being vegan doesn't work for all. Well, what's the source for that? What's the where are you basing your argument on? It just sounds like an argument that has absolutely no basis, but something rather, I don't know, motivated reasoning-ish, right? I just don't like when people make this intangible excuse of there's a restriction, but they didn't want to talk about it, which doesn't allow us to debunk it. It doesn't work for all. Yeah, exactly. I know, Renee, I know. And generally, like with more grown-ups, I would have no problem pushing them a little bit. But 18, they're just children, I don't know. Above 20, 21, I'll maybe push them a little bit. But 18, they're just children. Of course, your stomach is missing. It might be harder or not work. How many are this? Yeah, I mean, I would say that in every situation where your stomach is missing, you may have trouble consuming animal products also, right? So I don't think, like I would say unless you have an issue that specifically makes it hard also to consume animal products, then, and then in that situation, there's no reason why you couldn't be consuming plant-based products instead of the animal products. Like, the way I see it is just the actual situations where you couldn't consume plant-based products are so very marginal that they're not even worth discussing, right? That they're not even, like, even in those situations, you could make different choices either way. Like, there's no need to, I don't know, kill an innocent cow, exploit an innocent animal, right? Like, even in those situations when you're like, shit, I have to consume. Like, let's just hypothetically speaking, you're in a situation where you 100% have to consume an animal product. Whatever, there's a extremely rare condition where there's just this specific cocktail of micro and macronutrients that works for you. Well, you don't have to go for the sentient animals.
Can you ask me something?
How old are you?
I'm 17.
You can't be on camera, sorry.
Oh.
Hey, you wanna have a conversation?
Yeah,
How old are you?
25.
25? Okay. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. You wanna come here, statue of me?
Okay.
What's your name?
Clarisse.
Clarice, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice
Where are you
to
from,
meet
Clarice?
France.
France.
Yeah.
Clarice, I'm an animal rights activist.
Yeah.
I'm here to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
I love them.
You love them?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that we should treat animals like objects or should we treat them like individuals?
Individuals.
Individuals,
Yeah.
I agree with you on that one. So I'm going to throw this hypothetical scenario out there. Let's say I take dogs, I give them an excellent life, and at the age of 2 years old, when they no longer grow, when their body has matured, I shoot them in the back of the head.
That's cool.
And I use their body as a punching bag. So they die instantly. They don't feel any pain or anything. They don't see it coming because it's from the back of the head. And I get exercise out of it. And I do need to exercise. So why would that be wrong?
Because I mean, you could use something else,
Okay.
like sand punching bags, or I don't know.
So in a situation where there's an alternative, harming an animal would be wrong, right?
I mean, yeah, but also like in every situation, we shouldn't be harming them.
Okay.
And I know because my neighbors, they have a farm, and I've seen them how they kill pigs, and I mean, I was almost crying because it's so sad. Why can't we just use alternatives? I don't know.
Are you vegan?
No, I'm not, unfortunately, but I'm trying to, how do I say that? Control my meat. Comment on dit? Consumption. Yeah, consumption.
But every time, even if you do it once a month, let's say, right? Like
Yeah.
if you consume meat once a month, an innocent animal has to be killed for you.
Yeah, I know. If I could, I would be, like, at least, I don't know. C'est quoi vegetarian? Yeah, vegetarian.
Yeah, well, vegetarian is a diet, right? Like it's a diet where they
Yeah.
they say don't
But
kill animals for
I know
their flesh.
we say if we don't do it, then I hope everyone will follow. But I don't know.
Well, there's a couple of animals out there, right? Like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what everyone does because there's a
Yeah.
couple of animals out there that have your name on them, and you get to decide for them, right? Like you get to decide whether they live or die or get exploited to death, right? Because in the case of dairy products, cows. Do you know what happens to dairy cows, for example?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like the forceful impregnation,
Yeah, I
the
know.
separation of the babies.
That's horrible. I know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so. I hope maybe I can make a difference by doing what I believe in. But
Well, sounds like you believe that you should be vegan.
yeah, I believe, but could I? I don't know.
Why not? What's holding you back?
I mean, the thing is, it's first of all, I think it's really expensive to be able to make this choice, and it shouldn't be.
It's
But
cheaper though.
I don't know. Everything I see on the stores that is vegan, it's like
Pasta is expensive.
no. But I mean,
Rice.
you have to have some sort of protein apport for your body to be
Tofu.
healthy.
Tofu's cheap.
Yeah, tofu is cheap, but yeah, I don't
Source
know.
for protein. no?
Yeah, maybe I should look into it. I don't.
Yeah. Well, let's imagine hypothetically speaking, if you had all the resources available to help
Yeah,
you go vegan.
I would be.
You would be vegan. So the only thing holding you back is you don't know how to do it.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe or yes, I don't know.
I think that's what's holding me back because
Yeah.
I don't know. I have, but I've been taught a lot of cliches about this. So
Yeah. About veganism.
yeah.
Listen, I don't care what you call yourself. You can call it vegan or not. I don't care. The
Yeah.
point is to not exploit animals, because that's what being vegan
Yeah.
is about, right?
I mean,
It's about
I've
the
stopped
animals.
riding horses just because. Yeah.
You stopped riding horses
Yeah.
because of the horses.
Yeah, because I was no, but not because of the horses, but because I'm overweight. So, I mean, I don't want to force the horse to carry my weight if it's not. Yeah. So
But wouldn't that apply even if you weren't overweight?
I mean, yeah, it should be.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like you thought about the horses a little bit, huh?
Yeah, and I've seen so many. Comment on dit reportages? Yeah, documentaries about the labs that used to test, and I'm sure they're still up there. But the lab that tested on dogs and monkeys and rats,
Yeah.
and I mean even rats and mouses, they shouldn't be treated like that just because we don't like them and we are afraid of them.
It's insane to me that you're not vegan. You sound exactly
Yeah.
like a vegan. You sound like you really respect animals, you know.
I do. And
But do you think we can truly respect them if we pay for them to be killed for something we don't need? Because I understand like food is something we grew up with and we grew up in a certain way.
Yeah.
But in reality, we nowadays have alternatives. Whatever
Yeah.
those are, some are cheap, some are expensive. But we can make it work. And if we can make it work without killing them, can we really say I'm respecting them if I choose to kill them?
Yeah, I don't know. I saw Billie Eilish's latest
Oh, yeah.
stories.
Yeah.
So I've asked myself this question, but yeah, maybe I have to commit to it and try at least because yeah, I really care about them.
That's nice to hear. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many more animals should be exploited to death for you going forward?
I hope none. I
It's
hope.
going vegan, huh?
Yeah.
Did you come to Amsterdam to visit today, or what's?
I was to Harry Styles concert.
Say it again.
I was to a Harry Styles concert.
Oh, you were at the Harry Styles
Yeah.
concert. I heard that he is here. I heard it a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Okay, and are you leaving now, or are you
Yeah, tonight.
tonight? Yeah. So there's a lot of vegan restaurants around Amsterdam. I recommend you try them because
Yeah.
they're pretty cheap. Some of
We
them. And
haven't eaten yet, so.
That's perfect. Let me see if I can recommend you something in this area specifically. There used to be a really good place around, but I think if you just open Google Maps, you'll find some
Okay.
places. Yeah.
Yeah, well.
And a lot of restaurants have vegan options either way. Like it doesn't matter. But I'll give you a card, and I'll tell you there's a thing here called Challenge 22.
Yeah.
They hook you up with a dietitian. They send you recipes every day, and they help you go vegan. All of it is free.
Oh,
So whatever
cool.
monetary concern, how to do it or anything, they help you out with all of that.
Yeah, cool.
Do you think you can try that?
I can. Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that.
Come on. Vegan from now on?
Yeah, I will try at least.
Yeah, because they deserve it, and you seem like
Yeah,
a very
I know.
compassionate person.
Yeah.
Fair, okay?
Good luck,
Appreciate
Andrea.
you. Have a good one. Cheers. You wanna have a conversation also?
Why not? Because I don't really like yeah, maybe.
You wanna come here? Are you okay being live
no
on YouTube?
problem. I'm 22, so.
Okay, what's your name?
Pauline.
I'm Chip. Nice to meet you, Pauline.
Nice to meet you.
You kind of heard the conversation a little bit. How do you
Yeah.
feel about this?
I think you said that if a dog had a good life and then we kill it without like a painless death, I think there's no hierarchy between animals. So for me, a dog is the same level as a pig.
As a human also, right?
Not really.
So
like
there is a
that's
hierarchy
where that's
between
where
animals then.
I don't feel like humans are at the same level as animals as.
But we are animals, right? Like you acknowledge that.
Not really. We have social capacities that are beyond animals.
Doesn't matter whether we are more intelligent than a lot of animals. We're still animals. We're still mammals. We're still apes. We're still animals.
I mean, you're gonna call me crazy on this, but I don't think we're apes. I think we are like
What's an ape?
an animal, and I think that we have beyond that we have spirits, which is like the ability to communicate with God that other animals don't have. So maybe some people disagree with me, but I'm okay with it. You know?
So I'm assuming you believe in a Christian God?
Yes, I do.
Okay, okay. And I don't believe in any Christian God, and I'm not going to go down that road. So let's not use
that-
God as
that's,
an excuse.
That's why, yeah. So that's just my point.
But either way, like no matter the hierarchy of animals,
Yes.
right? The choices you have aren't between killing a human and an animal, are between killing an animal or not. So why exactly how could you justify choosing to kill an animal when there's no need for it?
I don't justify it, and that's why, personally, I am a vegetarian at home. When I'm with my parents, I try to respect what they cook, and so I just eat whatever. But and also my cousin is a butcher, and I know that his animals have a painless life, and so I think it's okay to eat animals if they had a painless.
So it's okay to
life.
kill dogs, to use them as a punching bag?
I would say yes,
So you're okay with the punching bag experiment?
but like because I don't have a hierarchy between animals, I could eat a rabbit, even though I could have an affectionate.
It's not about them being
relationship.
dogs, by the
Yeah.
way. Whatever animal there
I
is.
could eat a dog or something. I don't have a hierarchy with that. But what I disagree with is the industrial way that farms are used, and especially with like pain. And for example, they cut the balls of the pigs. They kill chickens when they are little to keep the females to have eggs. I don't agree with that
They
at all.
forcefully impregnate cows, they take away their babies, they
Yes.
kill the males.
And that's
They
why
repeatedly impregnate the
personally
females
I-
and kill them when they can no longer produce milk.
Yeah.
But that you pay for that, right? Because you consume dairy products.
I do, but I'm trying to reduce, and I don't consume meat at home at all.
But dairy products aren't they the same if they still exploit and kill an animal?
I do believe it, and that's why I'm trying to reduce also.
But would reducing solve the issue?
I think boycotting like completely will maybe solve it.
Yeah.
Reduce it not really, but it can to an extent help, and that's why I'm trying to find alternative also.
Okay.
I have a big issue with cheese because I'm French, but that's the hardest thing to
What
cut
kind of
off.
cheese? Like the moldy one?
Those ones, camembert, the
But you can
melting
find
ones.
those ones specifically. There's excellent version of plant-based.
I've tried some, and so I mean I'm a purist, and I don't eat much cheese, but when I do, I like real cheese.
Yeah, but like, far be it from me to judge what you want to do, because
Yeah,
that's not
sure.
what this is about,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like when I'm saying that there's these alternatives that are excellent, maybe there's a 5% taste difference. Do you really think the 5% difference can justify taking a baby away from their mothers and killing them if they're born male?
Probably not actually.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, right? Like, we got to put things into perspective a little bit. Like, on our side is just taste and, oh, I like this more, and maybe we can even call it culture, whatever we want to do it. But for us, it's trivial things. For them, it's life and death.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So, what do you think you should do then? Do you think you should be vegan?
Not really, because we are animals who eat everything, like biologically. Uh, and for me, that doesn't justify industrial farming at all.
That doesn't justify what?
Industrial farming, like
But you're a vegetarian, so why don't you use that as a justification to not be vegetarian? Well, you're not vegetarian because you consume meat.
I consume meat as well,
Yeah.
but our bodies need dairy and meat, I think. But we have to choose where it comes from. That's my sense.
Why? Why should we care where it comes from?
Because of the responsibility we have upon animals, and especially their suffering.
What's our responsibility towards them?
I think it's to not exploit them in a suffering way.
Why? Why is it to not exploit them in a suffering way?
I mean, it's just my point of view. Like,
But where do you get that from?
I think also my religious background.
Where does it say in the Bible that you should not make animals suffer?
There is no specific verse, but it also says that we have a responsibility over the creation in general, but
Yeah.
we also see that animals are killed, so
Yeah, but we also see in the Bible stuff like, don't beat your slave up until they die. If they live for a couple of days, it's all good. I'm assuming you're against slavery.
I am, and also those laws were made in a context of where slavery existed, and the role of the Bible was not to like change society, but how to live in society better.
Yeah, so if Bible, you take Bible in a place of context, then shouldn't you take also the consumption of animals in a place of context where there was a necessity in the past and there's no necessity today?
And why was there a necessity in the past? There is not
Because
anymore?
we didn't have alternatives in the past, now we do.
We still have. They still had lentils. They still had oats.
Sure, let's just put it this way, the alternatives were considerably harder to accomplish. Because I also believe that it was easier, it was possible, hence why people like, Albert Einstein and other people like that were plant-based.
Yep.
But nowadays there's literally an abundance of choice, right? I'm trying to make the case that even if in that situation you could say only a couple of people could afford it because maybe some people lived off of subsistence agriculture, which was a very big thing for a long time. And in subsistence agriculture, you can't always farm everything in the right amount, so you used animals. But now that's no longer the case. Now we have alternatives. So surely now, not even a compassionate God would say, yeah, kill these animals if there's no need for it, right? Because that God also created these animals with a desire to live. So why would he give them the desire to live if he wanted them to kill them?
Because there is a hierarchy, but I mean I cannot argue on it. It's just what I
But
believe.
it's not logical, would it? Like if I were to create a world and I create food that does not want to that food that does not care about dying, like plants,
Yeah.
right? Plants don't have a desire to
Yeah,
live.
I agree.
If I can create food that way, and then I create these species, these individuals that feel pain, that have emotions, that want to continue living and want to continue experiencing life, why on earth would I create them so that you can remove that experience of life from them for something that you don't actually need?
I actually don't know, but that's also why did he create carnivore animals? We don't
Yeah,
know.
well, that's the problem of
Yeah.
evil, isn't it? Like, that's why I also don't believe in God. It's one of the
Okay.
big reasons. But
Yep.
either way, like, you still can argue that you are the one, like carnivores you could say that they're in a situation where they have no alternative.
Yeah, we do. Actually.
We do, right?
Yeah.
So you rationalize, you understand, and you have the opportunity. So how can, like, literally, I'm coming back to the same, how can you justify exploiting animals?
I mean, I think we just have an ethics difference and different
Well,
way
it doesn't
of
sound like we have an ethics difference. It just sounds like you generally want to put the species that you're in on a different level. But let me put a hypothetical out there for you. I'm not human. Does that mean that now it's okay to exploit me?
I would say yes in a way, but you are human.
Yes. So if I take a DNA test that says I'm not human, I'm Homo erectus, then it's okay for somebody to kill me.
I mean, I don't believe in a Homo erectus because I think there's like human and animals, and there's no like in between. But
You don't believe in evolution?
not on this part of it.
So you don't believe we come from Homo heidelbergensis?
I don't. You're gonna call me crazy on that one, but
I don't call you crazy, it's just unscientific, but you know, you do what you want to do, you believe what you want to believe, it's completely unscientific. And it doesn't bother me as long as it doesn't affect me, but
And I'm
again,
not trying
like
to
either
push it
way,
in
you
other-
can understand that hypothetically speaking, I could be a different species, right?
no.
No? What's a species then?
For me, a species is something that can reproduce and make something fertile out of it. For example, a donkey and a horse, they can reproduce, but they make something unfertile, so that they're not the same species.
So by that definition, no matter who I try to reproduce, I'm infertile, then, or I can't produce fertile offsprings, then by that definition,
No,
I'm not the
because
same
there are
species.
also infertile species that, like,
So how would you know then if I'm the same species or not is my question.
I'd say the way we communicate, DNA, like we recognize each other.
But that's not a valid definition, isn't it? That's a way of saying what if I don't speak the language? What if I can't communicate? What if I'm deaf a deaf person, so I can't hear, I can't speak, and I can't communicate. I'm severely intellectually challenged. I'm a human being who essentially has the same cognitive abilities as other animals.
I think you're still a human because we can still communicate.
Okay,
on certain
but how would you know
levels.
that they're human?
I mean, you just recognize each other, like animals
Yeah,
recognize
based on
each
the way
other
they
as
look.
animals. Yeah.
Yeah. So is it the discrimination based on how somebody looks really something you want to say that it's okay to do?
In the case of species, yes.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, then we have to go back to this. What exactly can I remove from a human that would make it okay to exploit them to death for a trivial product?
Nothing because we're human.
Yeah, but that's a logical fallacy. Do you understand that? That's
Yeah, I get it. That
That's special
I have
pleading,
fun.
right? It's like saying, what can I like? Imagine in a situation where women and men didn't have rights. When women didn't have rights and men were fighting against the women's rights, and I could just bring up always nothing you can remove from a man to make them treat them how you treat a woman, because they're men, right?
Yeah.
Like this whole idea, they're this. There's no other reason why they're this. Means nothing, right? Like we have to have
I
some
get
form
that
of
my
logical
logic has
argument.
flaws and you have maybe more knowledge than
Yeah.
I do, and it's okay. Like, I just wanted to communicate
Yeah,
what I believe
but
in.
logically speaking, the reason why it's wrong to kill a human isn't because they're human. It's because they don't want to die. Like in a situation where I want to die, killing me would be a good thing. In the case where I suffer, where I have a terminal cancer that is ripping through me and I'm in constant pain, so much so that I puke constantly and shit constantly, right? I would say killing me would be the right thing to do. And that wouldn't be wrong. So killing a human is inherently wrong because they're human.
Okay.
It's wrong because they don't want to die. And it's the same for animals. It's wrong because they don't want to die. So why wouldn't we then apply this? Like, it just seems logical to apply
Yeah,
the
this
same
is
logic.
really logical.
Yeah. So what do you want to do going forward?
I mean, I think I'm going to still keeping to find alternative, especially for cheese, and maybe try to talk to people around me that don't like do eat meat on a regular basis. As of eating from my own cousin's farm, I don't know yet, to be honest. But, yeah,
You don't know?
if I could still eat his meat or not. Like, for me, I know that the animals are well treated, so it's kind of difficult to not to eat it, but.
Why? Like I still fail
Yeah.
to see. Like you said, yeah, that's logical, but then I'm going to ignore the logic and go by how I feel.
Yeah, true. I
Is
mean,
that-
I'm lacking arguments on it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what to say. You say you're lacking arguments and then you still want to. I don't know. Like, it's just that it's a great injustice, you know. Like it's nothing. It's along the lines of something we've never done. Well, we've done it to humans also during slavery times, and we the Holocaust, for example, was inspired based on what we do to pigs, because we also force pigs into gas chambers.
Yes.
So we partially did some of the things we do to animals to humans also, and we always considered freaking horrific and the blackest spots in our human history. But then turning it around and just saying, well, it's okay to do it to them because they're born differently, I would say it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just give you a card, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you for having this conversation with me. There's a documentary, by the way. So Challenge 22, they help you go vegan for free.
Thank
But
you.
there's a documentary here called Dominion. They show you what animals go through. And
Yes.
I think what you'd enjoy if you're more religious, there's a thing called Christspiracy.
Okay.
Have you heard of this?
No, but
So
I
it
can-
makes a case for the fact that Jesus was actually against a lot of the practices for animal agriculture. It's called Christspiracy. It's a good enough documentary.
Thank you
know.
so much.
Thank you. Have a nice day, and
Have a
let's
nice
respect
day.
animals, okay? Have a good one. Okay, let's grab the giant sign again. Let's have more conversations. Hell doesn't exist. No. You see, I'm trying to not bash people's religions. You see, I'm trying to not be all about the religion. I'm trying because running. No. She wasn't running. No, she had a conversation with me, and I'm trying to show to people. You know, her friend was open-minded. She was not crazy. She was just brainwashed and uneducated. Yeah. Eating his meat implies eating his body. Yeah, yeah, it's true, Renee. It's true. I wanted to say something about that, but it just felt like, you know, like there's no point. She just didn't have any argument, so I didn't want to. You know, she was open. She was. At least she didn't have an ego or something, right? What's going on here? We're holding a giant ass sign that says, "Can I ask you something?" And we're asking people questions about something, and that something is specifically animals. We're asking questions people about animals. We're in Amsterdam. Were you ever religious at some point in your life? Yes, I was. No, I was a Christian, and I wasn't just religious. I was praying every day for 2 hours. 2 hours of praying every day, FYI. So I would pray in the morning, I would pray before lunch, I would pray before every meal, pray after every meal, and pray in the evening. And I would pray actually for more than 2 hours, because in the evening I would pray for at least an hour. So yeah, I was very religious. But then I said to myself, if I'm so religious, I better start reading that fucking Bible. And the minute I started reading the Bible, I acknowledged just how stupid it all is. I was very afraid at first because, you know, I didn't want to go to hell, and I was very much brainwashed of believing that if you don't believe, you go to hell. But I never truly actually believed. I just was afraid to go to hell. And I just did all that because I was afraid. It was a lot of motivated reasoning. Luckily with therapy, my therapist, I remember saying, hey, you don't have to believe in something you don't actually believe in. And I actually realized, holy shit, I don't actually believe in God. I don't. I just, you know, I was a man of science. I always loved science. I was a math Olympic and all that stuff. And then I was this irrational person looking at, all because I was afraid to go to hell or something. I would say, every time there was something bad happening to me, I would say, oh shit, I didn't pray enough. Oh shit, I doubted my belief in God. Like, you know, like you create these narratives. That's the problem with religion. They put you in this box and they make you create this narrative. Fucking disgusting. Religion sucks. So no, I'm no longer religious, and I fucking hate religion for what it does to people. It fucking sucks. Religion sucks. Oh, but God loves you. Fuck God. God doesn't love me. If God loved me, God would make me fucking 10 times handsomer. Why did God make me in a way that I hate myself, huh? Why did God make me in a way that when I look in the mirror, I don't like who I see? Why? Because God's a fucking asshole. Or God doesn't exist. More like we created God than God created us. Sorry. When I go into the religious thing, I go on a tangent and I go deep. Because I fucking hate religion. I relate so much, yeah. Chip, mind your language. If you don't like it, you can fucking go away, Sanu. I'll swear every fucking time I fucking want. Religions are programming. Yeah. What's wrong with you, with how you look? There's nothing wrong with how I look, of course. I understand that logically. It's just I don't, you know, I'm illogical about it. It's called body dysmorphia. It's not a logical condition. It's a psychological disorder. You know, you don't like yourself that much. I'm learning. You know, I'm going through CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, and it's helping out. But Chip, they are so Catholic where I live. And then this fundamentalist book author came and ripped them to shreds with the Bible and said they're an excuse for the poor farmers and the dairy tradition here. You a discounted Casey Neistat? A lot of people say that I look like Casey Neistat. I don't really see it, but I guess with my sunglasses I kind of see it. Like, I'm not trying to program people to veganism. Me neither. I'm just trying to fight for the rights of animals. I couldn't give two shits if people name themselves vegan or not. I couldn't give two shits if people want to be vegan or not. I just want people to not exploit innocent animals. And that, by definition, means being vegan. So they should, by definition, be vegan. Whether they want to call themselves that or be part of any movement, I don't give two shits about that. I'm here for the rights of animals, and I fight for the rights of animals. So that's what it is. That's a little bit different, isn't it? It's a little bit different because this isn't about belonging to a certain category. This isn't about being somebody. It's about respecting the rights of others. That's all it is, respecting the rights of others. Literally just blame God for his mental health. Well, who else should I blame, huh? Who else should I blame if not God? I got this mental health issues while praying continuously. In fact, my mental health improved the minute I stopped being religious. So, can you explain it again? Sure. I don't care about veganism. I don't care about vegans, about the movement, about anything else. I care about innocent animals not exploited to death. If you're against needless exploitation, then you should be vegan. Then that means you already have vegan values. That's it. I'm sorry, but you're too young to have a conversation. That's it. It's as easy as that. There's nothing else. Yeah, a lot of messages held for review, huh? From Renee. Islam is dangerous. All religions are dangerous. Yeah, God is man-made. Rather than the other way around. I agree. Anyway, I know a lot of people think that they have an aversion to the word vegan. That's why I don't really care. I don't care about the word. Just don't exploit innocent animals. That's it. That's what I want. Don't exploit innocent animals. That's it. Not about food, not about religion, not about belonging to a certain group, not about identity, not about anything politics or anything like that, but about respecting the rights of innocent animals. That's it. The bare minimum body autonomy right. Don't exploit them. Reject the exploitation of non-human animals. I think maybe the biggest part of being attractive to others is about being authentically kind and compassionate. You have that and good looks. Thank you, Tufty. Thank you. I mean, nowadays I'm way more confident, so I have no problem. I did a lot of therapy. I'm more okay, but I can't nowadays I'm more like, well, I avoid mirrors so that I don't get that feeling anymore, because logically I understand it. But when I do see a mirror and I do see myself, sometimes that's okay. We all go through it. I only mention all this because I'm sure that other people's good. You wanna have a conversation?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
20. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. You wanna come here, stay in view? What's your name?
My name is Marwan.
Marwan. I'll just give it first one. I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Chip.
Where are you from, Marwan?
I'm from here, Amsterdam.
Nice.
Yeah.
Marwan, I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
How I feel about animals?
Yeah.
How do I must do? I don't know.
How should we treat animals? Should we treat them as individuals or as objects?
As individuals.
Okay. So for instance,
Individuals is like, how do I say? What's individuals, bro?
somebody who has
Feelings.
emotions, feelings,
Yeah.
yeah. So for example, if I have a dog, if I take a dog and I give them the great life for 2 years,
Yeah.
then when their body has matured, I shoot them in the back of the head. They never see it coming, they die instantly, and then I use their body as a punching bag. Would that be right or would that be wrong?
That will be wrong.
Would it be wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. But I do need to exercise, so why would that be wrong?
I don't know. You kill the dog to use him as a punching ball. It's,
Yeah. Because I need to exercise.
What's exercise?
Exercise.
Kom een beetje vertalen hiervoor. Exercise. What's exercise?
Sport.
Sport.
Yeah.
Because you need to sport.
Yeah.
But you can buy a box ball.
Okay. So if I have an alternative, harming an animal is wrong, right?
Yeah, it's wrong, yeah.
What about food?
Food.
Do you think it's okay to harm animals for food that we don't need?
Like chicken and sheep and
Yeah.
I don't know. I like chicken. I like beef.
Well, you don't like the animals, do you? You're objectifying them. You like
No,
what
no.
you
I like
get
the
out of
animals.
them.
I like the animals.
Well, how can you say you like the animals if you pay for them to be cut, to be killed?
Yeah,
when
they,
there's even
they
no need
already
for it.
they already killed.
But you pay for them to be killed. They're not already killed.
They're already killed. Because if I go to the store and I buy the chicken there, he's already killed.
Yeah. So after you pick up that product, what will the store do?
They fill it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you demand that another animal gets killed.
Yeah. But how do you, like, if you want to stop this, huh?
Yeah.
In the whole world, how do you want to stop this?
Be vegan.
Anybody be vegan?
Yeah.
But you think that it's gonna be like possible in the world, or
Okay, why not?
anybody vegan?
You know, when women didn't have rights, it seemed impossible for all women to have rights. But then at some point it changed, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Same, huh? Animals should have rights also.
Of course. Yeah.
But why do you like? Because before we get to how to get everyone to be vegan, why aren't you vegan?
Why I don't like vegan food.
You don't like fries?
I like fries.
You like pasta,
I like pasta.
rice,
Rice. I like.
beans?
But I like rice.
Do you like hummus?
Yeah, no hummus. But I like rice with chicken, rice with beef.
Why not have it with plant-based chicken? And
Plant-based
beef?
is not. It's not the same like real chicken.
Yeah, it's like 10% taste difference, huh?
It's a big different taste.
Yeah. Does that justify killing an innocent animal? Or taste?
Yeah. How do I say? Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe the animal is made. I think chicken and beef is made
Cows.
for food. I don't know. Huh? That's what I think. It's maybe made for food.
Just like you can make dogs for food and humans for food.
Yeah, that can, but I don't think it's good for your health.
But if it were, it would be okay to kill dogs for food?
No, dogs not.
No, why not?
Because I don't know. But why are you vegan?
Because I respect animals.
Only that's why.
Yeah.
And now you vegan, but does it make something? You think like it's have something in the world? Hoe zeg ik? Een toevoeging in de wereld. Vind je dat het een toevoeging in de wereld heeft?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I asked him to translate. My English is bad, you know.
My Dutch is bad, so
Yeah.
there you go.
Where you from?
Romania originally, but I
Romania.
live here.
And you live here.
Yeah.
And you make YouTube, TikTok.
Videos, yeah, on YouTube. Yeah, about
Goes
animal
good?
rights. Okay, yeah.
And now it's live.
Yeah,
Okay.
but like I wanna understand because like imagine if you were in their shoes and there's somebody who has power over you, and they say your flesh tastes really good to them, and they get health from killing and eating you. Would that be fair if they choose to do so?
Then I'm fucked. Then I will be a burger.
But would it be fair?
No.
So do you think it's unfair what we do to them now?
We don't do it. Me, it's not like I'm like
But you pay somebody to do it.
yeah. It's like the same. How do you, if you say it like that? But they already killed. And how do I say that?
Because it demands
If
the
the
killing of
half
the
of
next
the world,
animal.
if the half of the world gonna be vegan, there will always be chicken, and there will be more. I
What
think.
does that have to do with your choices? There's a couple of animals out there that are killed because of your choices, you know.
Yeah.
So why not let them live, leave them alone?
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know for you.
Don't you think you should know if you're making such choices? If you're making a choice to literally take the whole existence away from an animal for a 10-minute meal, which you forget about, don't you think it's worth having a good reason for it?
Do you drive a car?
No.
No. Do you drive something like with benzene or something
No.
with?
But even if I did, what would that matter?
It's also like how I say it. It's something in the world. You know, the world is warmed up. You know, it's like the same. We all get killed. We kill each other with anything.
It's not the same, is it? Because you don't drive the car to kill the others, do you?
Yeah.
You drive the car because you need to go from point A to point B.
Yeah.
Well, in this situation, you specifically kill the animals because you want to eat their flesh. Like you literally don't respect their individuality. Would you say that when you're driving your car, you don't respect people?
Yeah, I respect people. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So it's not the same, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man.
You
But
don't know.
what's your last meal?
My last meal?
Yeah.
What did I have? Tofu with some potatoes.
Tofu and potatoes.
It's the same as you have what? Meat with potatoes?
But I can't,
Have
I
tofu
can't,
and
I
potatoes.
can't eat tofu. I don't like it.
You don't like tofu?
No, for real.
Why not?
I don't know. It's not my taste. I don't know for you.
Tofu doesn't have taste. It
Yeah,
has a
that-
very, very small taste.
Yeah, that's why
It just takes the taste of what you put on it.
I don't like it, man.
What is it that you don't like?
I eat.
I bet you if you put it in a dish, you may not even
Yeah,
feel
yeah. I
it.
eat it in bami.
Yeah,
You know bami, Suriname dish.
yeah,
And I didn't like it. I like it with chicken.
yeah. But
That,
again, like the taste difference, does that justify killing an animal? Like I understand you keep talking about what
Yeah,
you
yeah,
like
yeah,
and
of
what you
course,
want,
of
but what
course,
about the
yeah.
animals?
yeah, it's fucked up, man. But yeah.
It's fucked up, but it's
fucked
you're
up.
the one demanding it, man.
I know, bro, but yeah. How do we gonna stop this? Oh, you know, if anybody in the world going to say I'm vegan, I'm also vegan. It's
So
no
you just do
problem.
what everyone else does.
No, not like that, but
Can I add one thing?
Sure.
As a human, you need like
I'm a nutritionist, by the way, so use your words carefully.
sorry.
I'm a nutritionist, so what do we need?
You need as a human you need some stuff that's in flesh, you know,
protein.
to keep healthy.
Anything you get from meat, you can get from plants.
And fish.
Yes, yes.
Well,
You eat
fish are
fish?
the same. No, they also don't deserve to be killed.
Okay.
You can get everything
It's
from plants.
difficult, man.
It's not. You live in Amsterdam. It's extremely easy and it's cheaper. It's easy, it's cheaper, and it's delicious.
No,
not
but
cheaper.
if you
Cheaper
if
is
you go
not.
to the McDonald's,
Way
Vegan-
cheaper.
vegan is
if you
not
go
cheaper.
To the
Way
McDonald's,
cheaper.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's
you
like
go to
30,
the
40%
McDonald's,
cheaper.
If you go to the McDonald's, you pay for one salad, you pay 10 euros. And
Why
if
go
you
to
buy
McDonald's?
a burger,
Oh,
if
okay.
you buy a burger, you pay 2 euros.
Sure, but if
no?
I go to a 5-star hotel and I buy a steak, I pay 500 euros for a steak. Why does that matter? Don't go there and buy
Because
that.
that's the quality and
Don't go to McDonald's and buy a salad. Go somewhere else and buy decent food. Why does that matter? Oh no, if I'm vegan, I have to go to
that's
McDonald's and buy
everywhere.
a salad.
You know, when you want a shake, you drink shake. You know shake.
But do you
everywhere
guys
better
have
when
no
you buy
value?
shake.
Do you have
You
no
drink milk?
control over? No, of course not, because that
No milk.
enslaves and kills cows.
And no eggs.
No,
also.
of course not. That enslaves and kills chickens.
But they kill chicken
Yeah.
to make eggs?
Well, the males don't produce eggs, right? So the males are killed, and the females, when their egg production declines, yes, they also get killed. Yeah. So, you know, like, I don't get it. Like, you have control over your body, right?
Yes.
So if you have control over your body, do you think it's fair how we treat animals?
No.
So
No,
then
I
just
understand you. I
just
understand what you say,
control your body.
but the animals die faster than humans. You know,
They
die
die at
very
the,
faster than humans.
we all die at the, there's no,
naturally, in the naturally phase.
what do you mean they die faster? The death process is just as long for everyone.
Yes.
Everyone has a heart.
Yes,
the
that's
minute
what
that
I
the
mean.
heart stops.
Yeah, yeah, but when it lives, everything what lives, like the plant too, it's living too, you know.
They're not an individual.
What plants?
Yeah.
They're living too.
They're not individuals.
Yeah.
My poop is also alive.
Your poop is also alive.
Yeah.
It don't. Yes.
There's bacteria in my poop that's alive. Do you think my poop deserves rights?
Everyone deserves rights, bro.
Yeah. So do
And
animals.
everything.
Don't they?
Animal. What I mean, animals are made on the world to eat.
Yeah. And you can do that to humans also. You
But
can
I
bring into
understand you. I
existence humans to
understand
eat
you.
them.
You
Would
don't
that be
have to
fair?
kill humans on purpose.
So why do you have to kill other animals on purpose?
No, not a non-animal have to be killed.
So then I don't get it. So no
Non
animals
animal
have to be killed. Like animals should not be killed,
Yes.
but then you pay for them to be killed.
I pay for the chicken who is killed. You know, because my body.
And then the
I-
next
I
chicken
need-
gets killed. You understand that logically, right?
Yes, I understand, but it's different.
And
it's
that
different.
chicken that you paid for had to be killed. So you
Yes.
pay for the killing. Just because the killing
you-
isn't happening before it happens after you pay or it happened before you paid, doesn't mean that you didn't pay for it. You still pay for the killing. Part of your money goes towards the person that killed that chicken.
Yes. Yes, that's true, man.
So why pay for that?
I don't know, man. But I think when I don't eat flesh, chicken and beef and so, I feel not. You are vegan? Vegan, you are. It's difficult to talk. Some people need flesh, bro.
No, they don't.
I need flesh, bro. I'm gonna.
No, you don't.
Yes, man.
No, you just say you do. You don't. What would happen if you don't eat flesh?
Naturally, my body don't need it.
What would
Need
happen
it.
if you don't eat flesh?
What happened if you don't need flesh? Yes, why would you be?
Huh?
Why would you be killing animals then? If you don't need flesh.
Why would it what?
If you don't need flesh,
Yeah.
toch? Why you have to kill? Then you don't have to kill.
Because you just do it.
But we
Can you
people-
please
we
stop that?
people-
Sorry, can you please stop that? Can you please stop that? Come on. Trying to do something here. Why do you kill animals? That's what I'm asking you. How do you justify it? Why do you pay for flesh when you don't need to?
You don't need to.
You just do it because you were taught to do it. You just do it because you've always done it.
Yes.
But there's no reason to continue doing it. That's what I'm telling you. You were taught in a way, maybe there was a need back then, but there's no need today. You can go into Albert Heijn now and you can get plenty of high protein products without killing animals. In fact, there's some plant-based products that resemble meat. The taste is so similar. It's like 95% similar.
But
And
then
to say
you're
that
eating
for
in
5%,
laboratorium. Then you're eating laboratorium food.
so what?
So the food is made in the laboratorium.
So what? We have studies showing that those are actually healthier than the meat.
Klopt wel, ja. Terwijl vegan life is healthier than
It is on average,
klopt wel,
yeah.
het klopt wel. Maar
Bro, als mens heb je ijzers nodig die in
klopt, maar
vlees
dat kan je
zitten.
ook
You
in
can
die
get
in plant-
iron from
kan je ook in plantaardige dingen vinden.
There's a source for anything, man. There's no.
Yes, killing is not good. Or if you kill now a human or animal or
How long will that dog survive
What do you
with
mean?
eating only vegan?
If you feed them the nutritionally adequate diet, they live longer. They live like 5% or 6% longer.
Okay, yeah.
So even dogs and cats, yeah, can live longer now by on plant-based diet. But either way, we definitely can. Like, there's no issue there. Let me just give you a card, okay? Because there's no sense in. There's a documentary here called Dominion. Can you give that a watch? Maybe share it with your friend. Can you guys watch the documentary Dominion? It appears when you scan this QR
Is this the documentary of
It's een
about?
documentaire.
Yeah,
Is this like the game changers?
kind of like Game Changers, yeah,
kinda
yeah.
like,
But it shows what animals go through, and you make choices on your own if you want to be part of that. Shit.
I make picture, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, either Dominion or the most important speech ever here. They're both good to watch. Just to educate
Game
yourself.
changers, yes.
I like to
Yeah. Yeah, you learn. You educate yourself, you learn, and then you make changes on your own, okay?
Oh, no,
Okay.
so this is a good guy, for real. I like what you
Have
do.
a good
you
one.
know? I like what you
Respect.
Let's do better for the animals,
Respect.
okay?
What's your
Appreciate it.
YouTube?
You have a oh, I didn't give
I
the
do
card.
for you.
You have it. Here you go. You have it on my card here.
Oh,
You can keep the
that
card.
chip guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, bro. Take
Cheers.
care.
Have a good one.
People, have a nice day. Bye bye.
What's going nowhere, the conversation. We'll keep trying. Next conversation. We're aiming for 2 hours today, by the way, everyone, in case you're wondering. Yeah, have a nice vegan day. Yeah. They were okay, you know, like they weren't so defensive. They understood. They had some preconceived notions. They were okay. They were okay people. I don't think they had anything. It was kind of difficult. I don't think they spoke very well English. And I don't know if one of them was high or not, but something there. But they were decent people. It's okay. So we try to have conversations with people. You know, at the end of the day, it's you plant seeds and we see where it gets us. We will forever be eating meat. Nope. Cry harder, vegans. Nobody cares about animals. So Prince Vegeta, you don't care about animals, do you? Huh? You think it's okay to do whatever we want to animals as long as you benefit from it, right? That's who you are, Prince Vegeta. You're a person who thinks it's okay to do whatever you want to an animal. Yeah. Because I generally don't give a shit how you feel about vegans. This isn't about some form of ego thing. This is about respecting the rights of animals. Yeah, so Prince Vegeta, you hate animals, right? Gay vegans, thank you. Gay means cool on this channel. But it sounds like you're very triggered right there, Prince Vegeta. I don't know why you would be so triggered. But maybe that's because you already know that you're doing something wrong, that you're paying for needless violence, that you're a violent person towards the innocent animals, that you're the worst kind of person for animals, huh? Maybe you already know that. Maybe you already know that animals, when they see you, they're like, oh, you kind of smell like a piece of shit, man. You needlessly exploit innocent animals to death. Why? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I try to do better. I don't go by ego and bullshit. I generally try to do better for the animals, for the planet, for everyone else. But that's okay. You probably have a bigger ego. Yeah. Yeah, Prince Vegeta says he's laughing now. Do you always laugh when others cry, Prince Vegeta? Is that it? Do other people crying make you laugh? Are you the type of person who laughs when people cry? Because that's what you're saying now, huh? Says the one with no job. So if I don't have a job, you think it's justified to call people slurs if they don't have a job? Is that the type of person you are, Prince Vegeta? Yeah. Yeah, Prince Vegeta, you're welcome to... Listen, we'll do this, Prince Vegeta. Drop a comment on my stream, okay? Drop a comment on my stream, and then we can debate, okay? I appreciate it. Thank you. Drop a comment anywhere on my channel, and then we can debate. Otherwise, there's no point in debating this in this chat, because it puts us nowhere, okay? Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm open to conversations with everyone, including the incredibly stupid ones like you. Vegeta, say absolutely nothing if you think you're stupid. You wanna have a conversation?
Sorry?
Do you wanna have a conversation?
Okay.
Sure. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Live?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Live on what?
on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You wanna come here so that you're in view?
Yeah, sure. My kids will come out and shop in a minute, and then I'm going to go and say hello to them. But yeah,
What's your name?
Douglas,
Douglas, I'm Chip. Where are you from, Douglas?
London.
London. I'm an animal rights activist. How do you see animals? I'm gonna try to make it faster. So,
I like them. We have pets. I enjoy.
so if I
having
take
a
a
pet.
dog, I bring them into existence. I keep them for 2 years. I give them the best life. Then I shoot them in the back of the head, and I use their body as a punching bag. They die instantly. They don't feel any pain and don't see it coming.
Goodness.
Would that be right or would that be wrong what I'm doing?
It's quite a complex situation. In most scenarios, I guess that is just a bit odd. I don't see that that's good.
It's odd, but is it right or is it wrong if I choose to kill them to make their body a punching bag?
What do you mean, a punching bag, as in to play sport?
Yeah.
If it's, I don't know. I guess people do that with leather, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Society, in general, the average falls down on leather being okay. So I guess as the society think that's all right. But dogs.
Is that how
we
you
keep
feel
in our-
also?
I don't think I think that about dogs, because I think dogs are something that people have grown to love, and they have them as part of their families. I don't know anyone who lives with a cow inside their home, who has a cow sitting on their lap as a family friend. So I think there's a difference there. But you know, it's relatively arbitrary.
So
that
because one is big and one is small, it's justified.
I think it's relatively arbitrary that we don't have cows as pets, we have dogs as pets, but that's how it's fallen out, right?
Sure. But is it
So,
right or is it wrong if I choose to do this to a dog?
Yeah, I don't know if I can really understand the concept of right and wrong in this context. I think society would say that was wrong for a dog.
What would you say? Would you say it's right or would you say it's wrong?
For a dog?
Yeah, if I choose to bring a dog into existence, shoot him in the back of the head to use their body.
Well,
as a punching bag.
if you did that, I would in where I come from, it would be illegal. So let me
What if
let
it
me say
weren't
it's
legal?
wrong.
Would it be right or wrong?
So if I grew up in a society that said that it's okay to do that, then
I
society
wouldn't say
saying that
like in the
it's
same society that we live in today, it's just
Yeah.
not illegal to do this. Would it be right or would it be wrong?
yeah. So if society had evolved to a state that it
Society
was-
hasn't evolved. It's the same society.
So if the society is
Yeah.
the same, then as I said, it's wrong. It's been
That's
deemed
wrong.
to be illegal.
Because society says so.
Yeah, I mean that's almost all
So
things.
do you
are
just
because-
find things right or wrong based on what society says is right or wrong?
Yeah, I don't have like a. I
So when
don't have a
slavery,
religious view.
when society said that slavery is right, you would have thought also that slavery was right. Or when women didn't
that's
have
a good
rights, society.
No. I think that sometimes if you don't have your own opinion or you haven't thought about it or you're being asked on the street about it for the first time, there's
Fair enough.
a good
Okay,
place
I
to
see
fall
what you
back on, right?
I see what you mean. I see what you mean. But like, based on like, I understand what society sees, but how do
Yeah.
you feel about this? Like, do you think if you form an opinion, is it right or is it wrong to do this to a dog? I want to move forward, but I need your
Yeah,
opinion.
no, I've told you. I think it's the wrong thing to do.
Okay, but I do need to exercise. So why would that be wrong?
Why would it be wrong? But
Yeah, 'cause I need to
regardless of
exercise,
how
right?
much exercise you need to do.
Say it again.
But I think the act is separate from the need to exercise.
Why? Because I do it in order to exercise, right?
Yeah, but it's my family pet and I love him.
Oh no, this isn't a family pet. This is a dog that I specifically bred for that purpose.
So you have an industrial dog factory
Sure,
pulling dogs. If you did that in a society where no one loves dogs and dogs live only in farms exclusively, and no one has a relationship with dogs, I don't see that would being particularly different to the state that we're in now, where people kill cows for leather.
Yeah. So is it
So
right
I think
or
it's
is it wrong?
relatively arbitrary.
But is it right
as I
or is
said,
it wrong?
I don't recognise that that's a right or wrong.
Yeah, but
can
you're
fit
begging
this
the
argument.
question a lot, right? Like because
Yeah.
I do want to reach that point indeed about the other
No,
animals, the way we
I
treat
can
other
tell you've got a
animals.
well-rehearsed script here that you want at party.
It is, because I want to get to that point, right?
So-
it is a script
yeah,
to
yeah,
get to
but
that
I'm
point.
saying that I can't engage on the terms that you formed this in your own
Fair enough,
argument
fair enough,
because
but-
I'm thinking about it for the first time off the top of my head.
Fair enough. It's just that the way you're
Yeah.
thinking is fallacious. Can I explain why? Because you come from the conclusion and reach the point instead of asking yourself and trying to reach the point, right? You went from the conclusion that society finds this wrong or that it's okay to do this to other animals. Why wouldn't it be okay to do this to them? When in fact you should ask yourself, is it okay to do it to any animal
I guess
in reality,
if
right?
I have any beliefs, right, and I
Yeah.
think that the beliefs that I have are mostly come from the things that we do are needed in order to live in a functional society, right? So if you take
Or we don't
some-
need to consume animal products. We don't need to kill animals. We don't need to exploit
completely
animals.
agree.
Yeah. So then, is it wrong that we choose to do so?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
No, I
if
think-
we
I
chose
think
to
it-
exploit humans when there was no necessity for it, would you find it wrong?
I would personally, yeah.
Okay. So then, what exactly can I remove from a human that would make it okay to exploit them?
I don't know that you could.
Okay. So then, what's the difference between a human and an animal and any other animal? Because we're animals also. Or what's the difference between a human being and an animal that would justify exploiting one but not the other?
Yeah, maybe sentience. Sorry, the girls are here. I'm gonna
But
have to
animals
go
are
now.
also sentient, by the way. I'll let you go because you got to go.
Yeah,
But
no,
animals are also
I
sentient.
don't agree that they are to the same extent. Good chat. Good luck
But
with it.
science agrees that they are. Doesn't matter whether you agree with it or not. So much motivated reasoning in the cell response, huh? Okay, I gotta change the battery. Such a ridiculous claim. Have you guys seen that Tash Peterson was the police didn't allow her to do activism on the street? Imagine that. Imagine she wasn't allowed to do activism on the street. How fucked up is it that in Australia freedom of speech is gone? Non-vegans argue themselves into a slaughterhouse. Yeah, that's what they do. We need a quiz paper which by end shows people that they would send themselves into slaughterhouses with their logic. I mean, that's the thing, Renee, isn't it? I tried to explain to him that he's using motivated reasoning to reach a conclusion. But yeah, Cosmic Traveler says, love how vegans are trying to say meat eaters are the worst, comparing us to serial killers. Well, you're serial killers of animals, are you not? If you knowingly choose to pay for animals to be exploited to death for you, you're serial killers of animals. What do you mean? it's the same thing, isn't it? Just because you don't choose to respect the animals doesn't mean that the animals don't deserve respect on their own. Just because you were taught, yeah, the motivation is similar. Just because you were taught to see animals as objects, and because you benefit from seeing them as objects and treating them like objects, and because you benefit from their enslavement, from their exploitation, from their killing, does not mean that what you're doing is right, does it? Yeah, and it would be just as bad if we did it to a human being, because to the human, their life matters to them just as much as to any other animal, their life matters to them. And they all don't want to die. They all don't want to be exploited. So what can I tell you? Hey, Frasco. Doing good, how are you? How can we stop exploiting animals besides convincing people to turn vegan? How can we stop exploiting animals? Well, you can be vegan yourself, that's number one. And number two, there's other ways, right? Like activism doesn't necessarily have to be speaking to people like I do. There's ways you can make videos online trying to explain to people. You can speak to people about animal sentience and the individuality of animals. I think that's a very valuable thing. You can try to petition and make regulations against forms of exploitation of animals. You can, I don't know, help other vegans, help other animal rights activists do their duties. It's a lot of ways, but it depends on what you want to do. Is the society in the room with us right now? It's not Swamp Slug. Thank you for the super chat. I don't know what you mean by that, Swamp Slug. Honor and heroic saving over selfish killing villainous throughout history. It's a lot of messages held for review, huh? Can you eat pussy ethically? If they consented to it, yes. If they didn't, then no. How is eating meat wrong? I just explained it to you. It's not about what you put in your mouth. It's not the eating meat part that's wrong. It's the exploitation to death of sentient beings that is wrong. It's not the eating part that is wrong. It's the exploitation to death that is wrong. Animals are not people. Well, by all accounts and by all the ways you can define a person, animals are people. They are persons. They're just not human. So they're just persons of a different species. They're people of a different species, but they do have individuality. They have personalities. They experience life. They want to live. They feel love. They have societies of their own. They have everything we do. It's just they're a different species and they're not as cognitively advanced as us. But then again, some of the people in this chat are not as cognitively advanced as us, so that doesn't really matter, does it? We wouldn't say it's okay to exploit somebody based on their cognitive capabilities. They are not humans? Yeah. But I didn't say that they are. It's so funny how we continuously get people in the chat talking about food because they cannot think with anything but their stomach. Maybe at some point you learn to think with your brain and not your stomach. I would really appreciate it to have conversations with people that use their brains and not their stomach to think. But the minute we bring the animals that we exploit for food, the stomach starts speaking and you cannot possibly control it anymore. That's it. The minute that we bring animals, talk about cows, chickens, and pigs, your stomach starts speaking. That's it. That's all it is. Your brain essentially says, that's it, I'm done. I'm not going to speak. Rather be a speciesist than a racist. Yeah. And the racist would say, I'd rather be a racist than a sexist. And a sexist would say, I'd rather be a sexist than a racist. Yeah. They all think the form of discrimination that they're doing isn't bad. It's the other forms of discrimination that are bad. Every person who does a form of discrimination thinks that their form of discrimination is okay. That's typical of every person who does a discrimination. That's very indicative of it. Your brain would not work without food. That's perfectly fine. Nobody said that you can't eat food. We're saying don't exploit innocent animals. I think it's pretty implied. Thank you. Martin put a documentary here that takes a 3-minute video. Maybe give that a watch before you try to defend something that it's completely undefendable. Undefendable? Is undefendable the word? Do you believe in metaphysics? Do I believe that there exists a field called metaphysics? Yes. Do I believe that such a thing, like, what do you mean by metaphysics? Depends, because there's multiple interpretations of what metaphysics mean. But if you're a Phil bro, I'm not interested in debating any form of Phil bros, because those are just disingenuous pieces of shit. His clothes have wool in them. Who? I mean, if their clothes have wool on them, then they're pieces of shit also. Being speciesist and racialist is basically the same thing. Both discriminate based on appearance. The only difference is that speciesism targets other animals, while racism targets humans. Yeah, it's true. The Holy Bible tells us that slavery is okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm not okay with slavery. I know you're Dylan Morrow. I know you believe that slavery is okay because your God says that slavery, your God never said that slavery is wrong, therefore slavery is not wrong. But slavery is wrong. Yeah. Yeah. No, it doesn't. The Bible doesn't. Yeah, the Bible doesn't say that slavery is wrong. You're right about that, Lynn. The Bible never says slavery is wrong. You're right. You're right. Bye, Cosmic Traveler. Can you get iron and zinc from plants? Of course you can. What do you mean? Of course you can. Iron, where do you think animals get it from? Iron and zinc are minerals. You think animals have an internal machinery that produces minerals? No, they get them from plants also. Of course you can get them from plants.
Hey, do you speak in English?
Yeah, English. Do you want to have a conversation?
Yeah.
How old are you?
16.
16? Oh, shit, you can't be on camera, sorry. You're too young. Have a good one. Cheers. She was too young.
I wonder, I'm thinking whether one should check the translation, whether it's
Yeah, so there is no passage in the Bible that says slavery is wrong, is there, Lynn? So then, thank you. I agree. The Bible doesn't say that slavery is wrong. Therefore, Lynn, you don't believe that slavery is wrong also. Why not off camera? Renee, I looked into it and you're not allowed to record their voices. So after informing myself, it's not just about, because they can't consent also to that. And people can be identified by their voices, especially if they give their name also. So I'm just trying to be careful, about all of it. Nothing could really happen. In reality, I would just be, somebody would tell me take the video down or something, right? That's the worst thing that could happen. But, it's not, I'm also trying to respect this idea they can't properly consent to any of it. Slavery is wrong because God sets the slaves free? Well, it doesn't sound like that's wrong. It just sounds like God likes slavery so that he can set them free, huh? Like you could make a lot of arguments. Just because God sets the slaves free doesn't mean God's against slavery. If God were against slavery, God would say slavery is wrong. He does say thou shalt not kill, doesn't he? He does say thou shalt respect your neighbor. All bullshit. He even has specific instructions of how you shouldn't wear different type of cloths. Yet, or yet, thou shalt not enslave couldn't possibly be put in there. Nah, I don't believe it. So if God doesn't say slavery is wrong, then, and you believe that slavery is wrong, then you don't get your morality completely from God. So then you make moral rules yourself and you derive them from other things that your God says. And then you pick and choose, because your God also says that if you do have a slave, you can beat them, but not until they die, you know. If they live for a couple of days, it's all good. So it's pretty clear. But fuck God. Fuck your God, okay? I'm not here to speak about God or religion. Spoken enough about that bullshit, imaginary shit. I'm here to speak about the animals and their plight, not fucking religion. You want to believe in some imaginary thing, believe in that. But I'm here to speak up for animals, not to debate whether your God exists or not. It doesn't. Chip thinks he's a hero. Bro, sit down and listen. I'm not a hero. When did I say I think I'm a hero? Not at all. Just an animal rights activist. Nothing more than that. Calm down, person who respects animals. I'm a person who doesn't respect animals because I was taught to not respect animals. I don't really have a logical reason for not respecting animals, but I completely disagree with people that choose to respect animals. And in fact, the people that try to fight for the rights of animals, I come in their streams and I try to troll them because I feel so insecure about my choices to exploit and slaughter innocent animals every single day. Was I about right? Yeah, I guess I was about right? If you're insecure, go to therapy. Don't make it the problem of others. Don't exploit others simply because you're insecure.
I'll come talk to you.
Okay. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah.
You wanna come here, state your interview? What's your name?
My name is Fausto.
Fausto, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice
Where
to meet you. I'm from Mexico.
Mexico. What brings you to Amsterdam? Are you on vacation or do you live here?
I came for the defense of the PhD of my girlfriend's sister.
Oh, nice. I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to
You're what?
An animal rights activist.
Okay.
I'm here to speak up for animals.
Okay.
How do you feel about animals?
Well, I am one.
You are one. Yeah, I appreciate it.
You
It's a
are
good
one.
Start. I agree. Should we treat animals as individuals or should we treat them like objects?
It depends. No, not as objects at all. Yeah, as living beings, for sure.
As individuals, right?
I mean, it depends. An ant, would you consider an ant an animal?
Sure, I think they are, yeah.
All right, so it's an animated living being, so animal.
Yeah.
Anima comes from anima, soul in Latin. So, but there's one ant. Is it an individual or is it just part of the
No,
ant?
the ant is an individual, yeah.
All right, so does an ant have the same rights as
I think an ant has
puppy?
a brain. I don't think none of them have rights, but it's not the point, right? Like I'm an animal rights activist because I'm here to speak up for their rights. So indeed, animals don't have rights, a lot of them.
Which ones?
A lot of animals don't have rights. Most animals don't have rights, actually.
Like, for example?
But let me just put this hypothetical scenario out there. So there's I take a dog, I give them an excellent life for 2 years, and I bring them into existence. They give them a good life for 2 years. And then when they reach maturity, I shoot them in the back of the head, and they don't see it coming, they die instantly, and there's no pain there. And I use their body as a punching bag. Would that be right, or would that be wrong, what I'm doing?
I mean, why would you shoot him in the back of the head? Because
I want to use their body as a punching bag to exercise.
Well, no. I mean, no, I don't think. Does that feel good to you? Then you're a psycho.
It's not necessarily that it feels good to me. It's just I've always done it that way. It's part of my tradition.
No. I mean, why would you do that?
just
It
part
means
of
that
my
you have no
tradition.
respect for life.
So it's wrong to do so.
I would say so, yeah.
But I do need to exercise. So why is that wrong?
Yeah, it is not the same thing, because I know where you're going. You're going for, the punching bag, which is leather and whatever is inside. But we have a.
I wasn't going for that, but that's fine.
Okay, well, I'm imagining. Or leather jackets. You can.
Is it okay to kill animals to wear their skin?
No, it's but it goes again down to the idea of is it good to kill animals to eat them?
No.
Yes. Wait, because if there's a lot of people who's gonna be agreeing to kill animals to eat them.
Doesn't make it right.
I'm gonna finish the argument. So it's gonna happen anyway. So if you buy or if you use every piece of that, for consumption, to feed people, and the rest to dress people,
Do you understand supply and demand?
which is why the origin of how we
Do you
started.
understand supply and demand?
Yes, absolutely.
So do you think that when you choose to buy an animal product, you demand that an innocent animal gets exploited to death?
No, I just understand
No.
that.
So how does supply and demand
I
work in
just
that
understand. I just understand that this is going to happen anyway.
manner? No, it's not.
It is going to happen
So there's
anyway.
up to
I'm
100
sorry.
animals per
Then
year
in what
that are
con- in
specifically
in what
have your
planet
name
are you
on
living?
them, and
In what
those
planet are you
animals are
living?
exploited
This is
to
going
death
to
for you
happen.
specifically.
Yes, and this
so
is going to
because
happen
you make
anyway.
those choices, 100 animals
Okay,
each
so
year are exploited to
would you
death
be
for
the,
you.
one, the kind of person that would say we should all be vegans?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, no, then
Shouldn't
then
we
differ.
not all be feminists?
No, I don't know.
You don't think we should all be feminists?
No, I don't know.
You don't think women deserve equal rights to men?
Yes, it doesn't mean that you're a feminist.
That's what a feminist fucking means.
No, it doesn't mean
What
that.
does a feminist mean?
Feminist
Enlighten me.
means that a feminist or any ist that you add to anything
Oh, here it comes.
means that you
Appealing
are
to definitions,
adhering in a communitarian way to something. Now I am a
Feminist means equality between genders.
I am. No, it doesn't mean that.
Yes, it
Maybe you
does.
should look for the
Pull up your phone.
definitions.
My phone is over there. I would
Yeah,
pull it up.
pull it out.
I can't. My
Okay.
phone is over there. Pull up your phone. Show me that a feminist doesn't mean equality between genders.
Okay, so the definition when I put it out,
Yeah.
and I say, give
It
me the
means equal rights and
definition.
opportunities for women.
Give me the definition of that. You said that it will say
Just use
that
on
it
Google,
means
feminist.
equality for every gender.
Yeah, equality between genders. Yeah. Specifically.
That's what feminist. No.
Yeah,
You
specifically
said
for
no,
women,
no.
yeah.
And I don't want you to edit
Sure,
bits
I
of
don't care.
this like.
Jesus Christ, dude. That's what a feminist is.
Man, look, they're waiting for me, but I could stay here for hours talking to you. What is the academic definition
Search
of
feminist. You get a definition.
feminism?
What are you even searching? Are you asking Gem? Oh, you're asking Gemini. You're
So
not,
it's
you're
Google.
Not Googling.
It's Google.
It's not. It's
but,
Google AI, but that's fine.
Google Gemini Pro.
Doesn't matter. It's Google
So I
AI.
mean, it goes
I would
all,
look
it goes
into a
through all
dictionary,
Google.
but
Don't
that's
worry.
fine.
And if not, we can look for it on Google as well.
Sure.
Why are you so defensive?
I'm not defensive. I just don't
Take
like
it
being
easy.
touched.
No, of course you don't.
It requires consent, and I did not consent to being touched.
Okay, so listen. Do you need a safe space?
I just don't.
Do
wanna
you
be
need a
touched.
safe space?
I just don't want to be touched.
Maybe
without
you do
consent.
need a
Do you
safe
understand what
space.
consent is?
Yes, of course.
What is consent?
You told me that you don't want it then? Okay, no.
Okay.
Particularly within philosophy, sociology, and gender studies, there is no single monolithic definition of feminism. Instead, academic treats feminism as both an analytical framework, a method of investigative society, a normative political movement, a commitment to changing it.
Just look up
Okay.
on Google. I don't care what your
It,
academic. I want the definition of
wait,
feminism. A feminist
academic.
is a person who believes women should have equal rights and
Okay,
opportunities,
look,
and there should be equal
what
rights and
I don't
opportunities
like, what I think that
appealing to some form
the
of
problem
AI
in the world, the
definition
problem
means
in the
absolutely
world
nothing.
is people getting.
like you, yeah.
It's not
It's
people like me.
who choose
It's
to say
people.
it's okay to
people who
exploit
get.
innocent animals because
people-
why should people be vegan? Why should we respect the rights of animals?
man.
Don't touch me.
Look,
I asked you to not touch
you
me,
are,
did I
you
not?
are.
Do you understand
are,
what consent
You're
is?
exactly what
Do
is
you
wrong
understand
with
what
this world.
consent is? Yeah,
You're-
somebody
you're
who asks for
exactly what is
consent.
wrong. No.
How many
somebody
women
who
did not
cannot
give you
debate.
consent?
Somebody who cannot debate.
How
Your,
many times? How
my
many times
girlfriend-
did you hear?
Look at
how
that.
many times
Look there,
did your
my girlfriend
girlfriend say?
and the
How many times did your
and the
girlfriend say
mother-in-law
no?
and my mother-in-law.
How many
are
times did your
waiting for me
girlfriend say
there.
no? And you said
Germans.
a woman never says no. A woman, when a
You are
woman
an
says no,
imbecile.
you mean yes. They
Okay,
mean
man.
yes. How many
Okay.
times did you hear
So,
that? Huh?
do you want to close this
How
conversation?
many times did you hear that?
Never.
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 Oh, never. I'm
Never.
sure. When
Never in
I
my
asked
life.
you to not touch me for consent, why did you touch me?
I didn't. I just
You
passed
just
it to you
did,
like
yeah.
a friendly pat. You know. It's
Did
like,
I give you consent to touch me?
Oh man. Did I give you consent to scream at me
I
and tell me
asked
that
you
I'm
if
wrong?
you're okay
That
being-
everything that is wrong
did
about
I
the
give
world.
you consent to touch me?
Did I give you consent to abuse me verbally?
did I abuse you?
give you? Yes, you did. You told me that I'm everything that is wrong in the world.
Yes, you are.
So you're abusing me for
How
no,
am I abusing
because you
you?
don't have anything
What is
here.
abuse?
Abuse is to not have a. I mean, when you tell somebody
tell
that
me what abuse
when you
is.
aggress
Maybe
somebody
you should use Gemini to ask
psychologically,
what abuse is.
when you aggress somebody
Because
psychologically,
you didn't know what a feminist was. Maybe abuse
man,
you will
when you
find
learn
out
how
what
to
it
debate
was.
and do these kind of things.
Yeah.
In the meanwhile,
Yeah.
in the meanwhile, go to your
when a
safe
woman
space,
says no,
go to your
it
safe
means
space,
yes to you, right?
Crawl there with your
Oh
blanket.
no, somebody wants a free space, safe space.
All right.
Oh
Now,
no, you don't
have a good
understand
day.
of safe space.
Have a good day,
Do you think
mate.
I would shake the hands of somebody who says?
You're right.
Yeah, you don't deserve a handshake, bro. Maybe learn what a feminist is next time. He thinks a feminist doesn't mean equal rights and opportunities for women, and he thinks not everyone should be a feminist. Congratulations, you picked the right person. Somebody who does not care about consent. Oh no, somebody wanted consent. God, I despise it when people touch me. I fucking hate it when people touch me without my consent. He touched me 3 times already. Stop touching me. Yeah. Everyone, that's what it is. You have the right to ask to not be touched by people. You have the right. Okay? You have that right. It doesn't matter if it's friendly. You have the right to not be touched by people. Simple as that. I ask for consent for people to be here. It's very important that we get consent. I don't know where his hands has been. I don't know what the fuck he's like. Why would you touch me? Why? What's your point? Leave me alone. Like, okay, I get it. 3 times he didn't touch me. I said, I don't consent to you touching me. That's what pissing me off. I don't like being touched. Nobody's touching you? Like your father? My father never touched me. Well, not in a non-consensual manner, that's for sure. We believe in consent here on this channel. You wanna have a conversation?
Yes, but I don't want to be on camera.
That's fine. You can be off camera if you want, but your voice will still be recorded.
No problem.
No problem? Okay.
Can I keep on eating?
Sure.
Or you need my total attention?
I mean, I need you to pay attention, but that's fine. What's your name?
Okay.
Oh, I'll just give you a fist bump. What's your name?
Marianella.
Marianella.
Mhm.
I'm Chip. Nice to meet you, Marianella.
Okay.
Marianella, I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
That's good.
What do you mean? That's good.
I mean, it's animals, human beings, flowers, nature. I mean, we should respect it.
Okay. When an individual can consent, should we respect their consent?
What do you mean by that?
So if an individual can consent and they say no, should we respect that?
But in what sense, what way? Just depends on the situation.
If somebody says no to you, do you think you should go ahead and do it to them?
Oh, do the same back. You mean not just because they are doing
Whatever
it.
your action is, if this person does not consent to it, is it okay for you to do it to them?
Depends what. It's difficult to say answer like just yes
What do
or
you
no.
mean depends on what?
If they are abusing animals, to stick to the subject, and I tell them don't, and they say no, I will continue, and it's not good. But if it is no in another
What do
way,
you take abuse to mean?
doing something what hurts, or doing something what is not natural, having sex with horses, for example, that's not natural. That's not
Why
good.
would that be wrong though?
Why?
Yeah.
Because it's not good. It's not the same. It's not the same level. It's the same
Well, if
as-
somebody enjoys having sex with horses, why would that be wrong?
Because it's not the same. We are not on the same level. It's an animal. The animal can't say no. Oh, I don't like this.
Okay, so it's wrong because
It's
the animal
abusing.
doesn't like it.
Because the animal can't speak for himself,
Yeah.
for itself, whatever.
Would it be okay to kill an animal?
No. Would it be okay to kill a human being?
No.
Okay, it's the same.
So then, should we not kill animals for food?
Agree?
Yeah.
I agree.
Are you vegan?
No, I'm not. I should be.
Oh, you should be.
Yeah.
Okay. Why aren't you then?
Because it's difficult and I have a lot of allergies. And the food we eat nowadays, it's manipulated that my body doesn't resist it. It's even so with meat a lot of times. And it's very easy to bake like a piece of steak than to think of something with peas or something like that.
It's very easy for me to fuck a horse than to try and convince a woman to do so, huh? Somebody could make the argument in
No,
that
that's
way.
true.
Would it be
That's true.
justified?
That's
No.
why it happens a lot.
That's why it happens because it's
Yeah.
easier to do that, right?
Exactly.
But it's not
Exactly.
really justified just
No.
because it's easier. Right?
No, exactly.
Yeah. So then.
And it's not. It's okay to kill an animal to eat it.
Yeah.
Because animals do that along each other as well,
Well,
right?
then by that logic,
But-
raping is
but-
also okay because
no,
animals
no,
do
no,
that
no,
amongst
because
each
it's
other.
not the same. It's not the same. But what we are doing nowadays is that.
What do you mean it's not the same? Animals rape each other.
Yeah, wait. Talking about the animals, killing animals to eat it. What we do nowadays is that they don't have a good life.
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
So if they have a
it's-
good life, it's okay to kill them? It's
No,
okay to
wait.
kill happy animals?
No, wait. I used to buy halal meat,
Horrible.
halal chicken.
Horrible.
Why? Because for the animal to be halal, for the meat to be halal, it has to have a good life.
Horrible.
Why is horrible?
Because you're killing happy animals.
Is it good to kill not
It's
happy
not good
animals?
to kill any animals.
No, I agree. No, partly I agree.
Partly you agree. Why?
Because we need to eat.
We
need
don't need to eat animals.
Perhaps. I don't know. I'm not sure.
But you already said you should be vegans and then you should agree to all of this.
Yes, because meat, grease.
Vegan is not a diet.
No, yeah, it's a diet.
It's not.
For me, it is
Well,
because
then
it's
it's
better.
not veganism.
No. Look, meat, like the how do you say that? The fat of a animal, it makes us thick. The way they feed the animals, it's not good for our body. It's not good for the animals.
I don't know what to tell you. First of all, I disagree with you. None of that matters.
Okay.
Second of all, I'm not here to talk about what you want to eat. You can eat whatever you want. I don't care. I'm here to speak about the rights of animals. Being vegan means respecting the rights of animals. It means not exploiting them. It doesn't mean, because being vegan doesn't imply food. It implies all forms of exploitation. Food, clothing, entertainment, all forms. Right? So it doesn't just like, you can't call it a diet because if you don't eat animals but you wear their skin, you're still exploiting
But
them.
what about killing a plant, taking or milking a cow, using the eggs of
They're
a
not
chicken?
individuals.
So
Plants are not individuals, therefore they don't have a will, or killing them is not on the same line as killing a sentient
why
being.
not? I mean, they live. They have a life.
But they don't have, like,
They have
bacteria has a
feelings.
life. Are you saying you shouldn't wash yourself because you kill bacteria?
They shouldn't be on my body. I don't like that for sure. I hate that
But
for
you have
sure.
bacteria constantly on you, right?
I
you
know
wouldn't-
the
you were
good
not gonna
ones and the bad ones.
Yeah, you're not gonna
That's
say,
true.
I'm not gonna kill bacteria because they have a life. Life doesn't inherently have value. What has value is
Yeah.
sentience, experience of life, not just like an experience of life. For example, when you die,
Mm-hmm.
your body is still alive. every part of your body, the cells are transforming into something else, but they are still alive. You're decomposing, but for a long time, large portions of your body are still alive. They're just not functioning anymore. There still is life
Your
there.
meat, your flesh.
Yeah, there still is life there. They transform
Oh,
into
okay.
something
No,
else.
okay, I
You
understand
wouldn't
that.
say
Yeah,
that
I
then
know.
your body has the same value, right?
No, I understand what you're saying.
When there's a
Understand
somebody
it.
there,
Yeah.
it's a different value set. When
Yeah.
there's a somebody there who thinks, who has emotions, that's also how you can see it, right? Animals, there's a somebody there. Plants, there isn't.
Okay. Tell me, why are you doing this? No, not why, because you're.
For the animals.
I know. I
Yeah.
understand that and I respect that. That's
Yeah.
very good. There should be more people of us doing that.
Yeah.
And besides that, other things as well.
Yeah.
But why are you standing over here? Why are you interviewing or just talking to people?
Yeah, just talking to people, yeah. Well, why am I standing here? I don't know. I used to stay there, but it was very noisy there now because they're doing some
okay.
construction work.
Yeah.
Why am I doing it? Because every single person like you has, there's a couple of animals out there, depends on how many animals products you consume. And I don't just mean food, maybe clothing also, stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's a couple of animals out there, namely around 100 per person, who have your name on them, and you get to make choices whether they live or die. And every single person I speak to, if they choose to be vegan, then that means 100 animals are saved. They're no longer be exploited to death. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And even if it's just one animal, you know, if
You
I
save one of them.
isn't
yeah,
it something,
no, that's good.
right? Like
yes,
their
of
life
course.
matters to them
Yeah.
as much as my life matters to me, as much as your life matters to you. So our choices, if it impacts them, we should consider them. And you seem to understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
So
But you know, I think, and you're not standing for, you're only standing here for the animals, but it's the same with children
Yeah.
and raping children and
Yeah.
things like that, women, but
I was
also
speaking
men.
to this guy before about consent, and he didn't really like consent too much. So
Okay.
so I speak for women also from time to time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I understand. It's just that all these other causes, in reality, they have a lot more voices on top of so much dedication, right? Like injustices towards women, injustices towards children. While I do agree we should be fighting for, they are positions where even the individuals themselves can fight for them, right? Like a woman can still speak up for themselves, a child can still say something, more or less. But either way, like, let's put it this way: if I could tell somebody something and that would save a child or a woman, I would.
Yeah.
But there's nothing I can, right? Like this choice of animal products is such an easy one. It's such a trivial one.
Yeah,
and
they're
it's such a quick
Yeah,
change
I
to
know-
make, right?
I
It's a
know what you're
low-hanging
saying.
fruit.
Understand that.
That's what it is.
Understand that. Yeah. Where are you going to post this?
Oh, I am live on YouTube right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Right?
I can give you a card. Yeah.
You have a card?
Yeah. I'll give
Okay,
you a
fine.
card. I'll give you a card.
Okay.
Maybe do this. Watch the Minion. They show you what animals go through, or maybe you don't need to see it. The most important speech you'll ever hear. Both of them are really good. Just watch one of those. And if you have like concerns on how to adopt a plant-based diet, because that sounds like it, Challenge 22. They hook you up with a dietitian. They send you recipes every day, and they help you adopt a plant-based diet within your budget, within your health concerns, within your allergies and everything. So they help you out with all of that. So that means that if you're allergic to something or you have a specific difficulty, they'll help you out with all of that.
I'm allergic to the way they use soybeans, for example. They blend them. You know, they're using
How
stuff
else
that
would you
is
make
not.
soy if not planting them? How else would you make soy if not planting
No,
them?
I know the beans. I mean, the way they grow, the way I don't know what they are doing. They are manipulating them. The seeds already, they are not good. The soil is not good.
So the GMO soy is fed to the animals, because you can see that in the patented, all the GMO in the European Union. So GMOs are forbidden in the European Union, but there are some that are past inspection, and you can see it online on the official website of the European Union. And the soy that is grown GMO is generally used for animals, but it has been tested also for humans, so it's helpful also for human consumption.
Yeah.
There's no.
But I'm not. I can't eat it. I can't eat it.
You can't eat soy.
Soybeans, also soy sauce or things like that.
But that's fine. Like
there's a way my body reacts to it that I figured it out that it's manipulated. So it was a documentary about that on Netflix. It
Listen,
was.
they can help you out with all of that. That's
Okay, really?
that,
Okay,
that's all
that's
I'm
good.
saying. Like they'll help you find a way on how to reach around it. And I think like even you yourself could probably find a way. Like we have so many alternatives today. I'm sure
Yeah.
there is something out there. for
No, no,
everyone,
no.
right?
I'm very creative in the kitchen, so
Yeah.
I do a lot. But it takes some more time than just baking a piece of steak.
Are you Dutch?
No,
No.
I'm not.
Where are you from?
I'm from the Caribbean.
From the Caribbean. Oh, you have some pretty good food there, huh? Some really good spices. So you even.
But
so,
also like the papaya fruits, also vegetable fruits.
Papaya.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
good,
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. The thing about it is, though, I understand that it can be easier for us, but you see, when we say it's easier for me to pay for animals to be exploited, we're disregarding their whole individuality and saying my convenience matters more than your whole existence.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know, and I agree. And yeah, that's it.
10
you know,
minutes.
there are parts, some moments during a couple of weeks that I eat only vegan. I'm allergic to milk.
Yeah.
I can't eat eggs, things like that. So I do eat beans and things like that.
So you're almost there, huh? Just a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit.
yeah, and I love it.
Yeah.
If you eat my food, the way I make it, you're not going to miss the meat.
Sure you do.
You're
yeah.
not.
I'm
You're
sure
not
you
going
make
to
some
miss.
very- I'm sure you have some really good spices combination there. Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
it. So.
Yeah. But
Okay. Mhm.
keep in mind that even one choice can make a difference. Okay.
I will. Okay. Thank you very much.
Have a
nice
good
day.
one. Cheers.
Ciao.
She was nice. She was nice. She was nice. I saw some super chats. I want to say thank you for the super chat. I'm sorry if I got a little bit angsty about that guy touching me. I just don't like guys. Like when people are assholes, especially, I don't really like them touching me. Oh wow, Renee, you also donated. So when Albert Einstein was jobless after studying in Zurich, he surely was not a genius anymore and wrong about everything by default. Oh, so good, Renee. Dumb appeals to authority from very not smart people. Thank you, Renee. Oh, thank you, Marcos, also. Thank you so much. Mark J, vegans are better than the stupid gods of religions. Thank you, Chip. Thank you, Mark J. Can we get some W's in the chat for Mark J, Marcos, and Renee? Thank you so much. I miss them. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to miss them. I got a little bit angsty. I don't like it when people touch it. Yeah, I got triggered, yeah, because I don't like people touching me. I get triggered by that. Maybe I am a bit autistic like that. I don't like strangers touching me. It's disgusting, you know? Especially when they touch you like in this manner, right? Like it's such a disgusting manner to be like, oh, come, like fuck off. Leave me alone. Let me feel my emotions. Oh no, somebody needs safe space. Like he had a problem with somebody wanting to be in his safe space. He was making fun of me for the fact that I wanted to be in a safe space. Yeah, what's so bad about wanting to be in a safe space? Like what? Yeah, he was very patronizing. He searched, like asked him to search what feminism is, and he asked what is an academic definition of feminism on Gemini. Like the fuck, man. If you're gonna be patronizing or something, at least fucking be intelligent about it. It wasn't even intelligent. I am an academic, yeah. I use Gemini. But either way, like, even if I would be more sensitive, which I am to some douchebags touching me, I just generally don't like it when strangers touch me, you know, like I have to make the step, and you know, it's for a long time. By the way, everyone, maybe this is something you should learn, because for a long time I just accepted it, you know, I just accepted it that some strangers will do that, but no, you don't have to.
What are you going to ask?
It's just some questions about animals. You want to try it?
What?
About animals.
Animals?
Yeah.
Which kind of animals?
All,
Dogs?
all animals. You want to try it?
Okay.
I am live on YouTube. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Huh?
I am live on YouTube. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Okay.
Okay. Give me a second. You wanna come here, statue movie? What's your name?
Mario.
Mario, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. Where are you from, Mario?
Peru.
Peru. Whoa, nice.
Yeah.
Do you live in Amsterdam or are you
No,
visiting?
no. I came from London a couple hours ago, and I'm going to Peru tomorrow.
Lima?
Yes.
Nice. I've been wanting to visit Peru for a while now.
That's good.
It's on my. It's an amazing country. I heard so. I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
Well, I like animals. I like the dogs. I had a Cho-Cho dog. for 25 years.
Yeah.
I had two. Well, one, I have it for 10 years, and when he was 10 years, my kids gave me as a gift another one. And the old one lived 3 years more, and the new one lived also 13 years.
Nice.
So almost 26 years for.
How do you see animals? Do you see them as objects or do you see them as individuals?
No, I seem like a very good, well, very good that be with somebody.
There's somebody, right?
There's somebody. Yes, I talk to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talk to my Cho, and we talk, and he looks at me.
Yeah, he looks at it. He tries to communicate in some manner.
That's
with you.
right, yes.
Yeah. So we should treat them like the individuals that they are, right?
Right. Yes, I do.
So I'm going to draw a hypothetical scenario out there. It's going to sound really absurd. Be prepared for it, okay? It's hypothetical. Say I take a dog, I bring them into existence, I give them an excellent life, and at the age of 2 years old, I shoot them in the back of the head. And I do all that. They die instantly, they don't see it coming, and they had a great life. And I do all that because I want to use their body as a punching bag.
A what? A punch?
A punching bag, like to sport on them, to
Yeah?
exercise.
Why?
Because it's just how I've been taught to do it. My family did it for a long time. It's a weird tradition. If I choose to continue this tradition and continue doing this, would it be right or would it be wrong?
Wrong.
Wrong. Okay. But why is it wrong, knowing that I need to exercise?
Well, you should buy a bag and do your exercise.
Exactly. So when there's an alternative, harming an animal would be wrong, correct?
Well, you should buy a gorilla then. Huh?
Buy a gorilla light so I can.
Yeah, so
I would get punched and then the gorilla would destroy me.
But it's the same. You can punch a dog or a cat or a rat, anything.
That's why I say I kill them first, right? So they don't feel the pain, right? They die instantly. So would it be okay if I choose to do that for food?
For food?
Yeah. If I choose to kill a dog for food, even though there's no need for me to do it. Like I could always eat plant-based, but I choose to do it for food.
Well, I don't see it a good decision.
It's not a good decision, right?
No.
But if the animal is different, like a cow, chicken, or a pig, is it a good decision?
Well, but the thing is that you don't kill him.
The dog?
No. The cow or
the chicken
or the chicken, it's.
We kill them. We kill them, a lot of them. We don't
Yeah.
just kill them. We exploit
Yes.
them also,
Yes.
right? Like
Yes.
we
Yes.
enslave.
It's right. That's a question not too easy to tell. What should I do? Why should I go and eat a steak because they killed the cow?
Yeah.
Or go and eat a steak from a duck?
Yeah.
The way of treating both animals, one is like your brother, and the other animal, well, you don't know him. If you have a cow from little, it will be like a friend.
Yeah. But a dog can also be the other way around, right? Like a
Yes,
dog can
yes.
also be a farm animal.
It's very difficult, that answer,
Yeah.
to be honest.
It's difficult because we want to continue doing it, right? But let me simplify it, because if we simplify it, we reduce it to one single choice, because we make this choice every 3 times per day. And in this choice, we can either choose to pay for the exploitation to death of an animal, or we can choose not to by choosing a plant-based meal. How can we ever justify choosing for the animal to be killed?
Difficult to answer.
It's difficult to answer.
Right.
Maybe because it's not justifiable?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very difficult to answer. That's a good question, but it's very good.
Have you ever asked yourself this?
Well, for example, I don't like the way they kill not the cows. How do you call
The baby, the bulls?
The cow? Not the cow. The other one, the bull.
The bull, yeah.
The bull, because they in a great stadium.
Oh, you mean like bullfighting?
Right.
Yeah.
A great stadium, and I don't like that. I have a lot of friends that pay a lot of money to go to a stadium to see that thing.
Does that happen in Peru?
In Peru, yes.
It also happens in Spain,
In
sadly.
Spain, a lot, yes. Some places they prohibit to do that because it's, well, when they kill the cow, they don't know the
Yeah.
cow. It's
Well,
they put
they do see it coming though.
yes, but they don't make them suffer.
They
Just
do
they
suffer.
they don't know what they're doing. They go industrial. They go walking and
But they smell everything. They have such a big nose, huh?
yeah,
They have a big nose. They smell very well the blood and everything else.
yes, but when they did, they don't smell nothing.
When they did it, but the problem is the fact that we put them in these positions, right, where we kill them. The fact, because if you like, can't I make the argument and say that when we're faced with this choice, either a plant-based option or an animal-based option, and the animal-based option kills or exploits the animal, and I choose it because I just enjoy the food more, how could that be any different? Since I do it for enjoyment, how could that be any different than me going to a place where they kill bulls for enjoyment, right? Isn't it the same?
In the end of the part, ending the story,
Yeah,
it's the same
yeah. To the animal, it's the
to
same.
the animal.
Yeah,
At the end,
yeah,
it could be a cow, it could be a dog, it could be the other a bear,
yeah.
any animal. All animals are like a person,
Exactly.
and you're killing a person to eat. So
Yes.
now I was planning to go to eat a steak. I'm not going to go to eat a steak.
I appreciate you doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do going forward, though?
I don't know, to
You
be
don't know?
honest. I don't know what. It's different.
How about we do this? I'll give you a video to watch. There's a video here called The Minion. They show what animals go through, or maybe the most important speech you'll ever hear. There's two videos. They both appear here. Just watch one of them, see how you feel about it, and then you have all the help there if you don't want to be part of it and have any of that. Okay? It's all free, so that you don't have to pay or anything like that. It's all about the animal.
It's very true
Yeah.
what you're telling here.
Your perception is the only
The
real difference.
perception, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, what's your name?
Chip. Chip.
Chip.
Yeah.
Well,
San Mario, right?
Yes. Well, Chip. Well, thank you for talking.
Same. I appreciate you. You seem like a compassionate guy. I like that. Watch one of those videos and do this until you watch it. Not for me, not for you, but for the animals.
Okay.
Don't consume any animal products. Can you do that? Just until you. Maybe you watch it tonight. You have a couple of plant-based meals.
Yes, I will watch.
I
Thank
like
you.
it, man. Have a good one.
Have a good day.
Cheers. What a nice guy. Yeah. See? See? We can get nice people. We don't have to get all these awful people. He had a revelation. He definitely thought about it, right? Like he was a person who, like I felt like it was a good conversation because he did think about all the things. He didn't just go through all of it. Okay, I'm gonna put the signs away. I'm gonna apply some, if people come and have a conversation with me, I'll continue having a conversation with them. If not, I'm gonna apply some disinfectant on my hands. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I constantly see the same thing, I'll be honest. I keep saying it, but people from countries like Peru, people from countries where they relate a little bit more to animals, where they understand oppression, I feel like it's a different conversation. You can have such better conversations when people are genuinely more in touch with their... I feel like this guy was very in touch with his feelings and he was very honest, which I really did appreciate. Hey Julie, thank you for being here. Chip is not a coward. I'm not a coward, no. Am I afraid of things? Sure. But I go towards the fear, eh? That's the difference. That's a lie. Veganism is a white anti-human philosophy. This person was not white, bro. This person looked exactly like a Native American. He looked exactly like a Native American, and he understood it. That's the whole thing about it, isn't it? You kind of understand the thing. You kind of get it. You just have to you just have to connect with the whole situation. Really, really nice person. Chip is not brave either. Rage, your opinions means nothing to me, by the way. And for that matter, you know, I'm sorry, Rage. I forgot to ban you from my channel. I forgot. You've been here for a while also. Chip is low key rage quitting. Oh yeah, Stormtrooper. I also forgot to ban you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Stormtrooper. That's okay. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. You know, like I don't want trolls in my chat. I'm sorry. I really don't want trolls in my chat. So the minute that we get trolls, we get them out. Peruvian dude was much nicer. Yeah. Oh, okay, Dasani. Thank you. You're right. I'm sorry, Dasani. I also forgot to ban you. There you go. We're solving the issues one by one. Thank you. There we go. The trolls are slowly going away. I'm here to fight for the rights of animals. I have no time for you trolls. I'm here to speak up against injustice. That's what it is. That's what it is. Do you guys have any questions for me, or shall I just go then? That's fine. Are they cheap? Why would I want them in my shopping cart? What do you mean, Tone? The trolls? We can't even eat spiders or ants. What about seafood? Dude, why can't you just respect all sentient beings? We need trolls for good arguments. Sure, we don't need that. Just go, baby, you're hungry. Nah, I'm not hungry. Not hungry at all. I do have to go and continue my work, because I do work. Yes, the trolls. Martin said bye trolls as a typo. Ah, okay, fair enough. I have a question. Go on, Snoof. What's your question? In nature, animals eat each other. Yeah, in nature, animals rape each other also. That doesn't mean you should do it. It's not injustice to eat meat. It's injustice to exploit sentient beings to death. That's the injustice for products you don't need. The eating is not the problem. We don't have a problem with what you put in your mouth. It's about the innocent animals. Call us jobless and fat again. I never called you jobless or fat. I don't have a problem with you having or not having a job. I think you're projecting, because I get constantly said that I don't have a job. And I never called people fat. Why would I call people fat? But again, projection. I thought somebody had a question. It's a pretty good day though. Don't waste your time with the trolls, everyone. I'm telling you right here, right now, don't waste your time with the trolls. Repeating trolls, you know, people who come to the channel 3-5 times, they come 3-5 times, but afterwards I ban them. I don't want to waste my time with the trolls. I want to be productive. You know, I do a lot of fighting for the animal rights, and I don't want to be a person who fights a lot. I want to be a person who fights smart. So, you know, the minute I see people who are just genuinely here to troll, I'm like, right now we'll give them a chance. Maybe they'll learn something. Maybe they'll be here for a while, but afterwards, no. I'm done. I give people chances, but that's it. That's all it is. I'm here to fight for the rights of animals. Since it's YouTube. CR604. Babies aren't vegans, they consume milk. Being vegan is not a diet. It's a rejection of animal exploitation. Babies are not for animal exploitation. Babies, in fact, a lot of babies have a problem with animal exploitation. So babies are by definition vegan. Snuff's question was, what if animals become smarter than us? Does it make it okay to abuse animals because they might potentially be smart one day? No, what the hell does that mean? No, of course not. What kind of argument is that? Unfortunately, if everyone in the world became vegan at once, all or most of farm-raised animals will be killed. Correct me if I'm wrong. Dr. Buzz, all or most of the farm animals will be killed regardless if everyone in the world becomes vegan or not. So it doesn't really matter. And this whole situation of everyone in the world becoming vegan at once is one that won't happen, isn't it? And even if it did, the outcome won't be much worse than the outcome that if it didn't. If everyone in the world continued not being vegan, all the farm animals would still be killed. So it doesn't really matter, does it? The whole point is not bringing animals into existence to exploit them. That's the vegan position, rejecting animal exploitation. I feel like the majority of humans are at least dumber than an orca. I don't think that's true. But I don't think intelligence should be a quantifier whether somebody deserves moral consideration or not. I don't think if somebody is intellectually challenged, they don't deserve moral consideration because they're not intelligent enough. Would you kill a fox to save his prey rabbit? No. I'd try to defend the rabbit without killing the fox. No. Yeah, be on the right side of history, be vegan. You're right, Peg, about that. You're 100% right. I'm asking a question about animal rights. If you guys have questions about animal rights, about anti-exploitation, we can discuss that. Otherwise, all these other questions, I don't think they're conducive to anything. If you had to, would you kill a predatory animal to save its prey or watch it eat? I don't know. I would decide in a moment. I don't have a specific position on predatory animals. In fact, my position is that we should try and stop predation from happening. But when we have an alternative, I don't think an innocent animal, including a predator, should be killed simply because they're doing something that they need to do. But in that regards, a human doesn't need to consume animal products. Hey, little buddy. So why would you choose to exploit an animal? Slavery and exploitation are human inventions. Exactly. We shouldn't be exploiting innocent animals or enslaving them. Let's see the votes, the result of the poll. Could one question change your mind? Yeah, if it's fair. 37% said that if the question is fair, they would change their mind. That's pretty good. Maybe, it depends. 32%. That's also good. No, I'm stubborn. 25% of people said they won't. And only if chat cooks me. And 6% of people care so much about what the chat thinks that, yeah. Anyway, all this nonsense. There's a 3-minute video that I think I pinned it. Is it still pinned? Because I can't see it here now. There's a 3-minute video. It's on the description of the stream either way. It takes 3 minutes out of your life to learn what animals go through. Maybe give that a watch to see what they go through and then see how you feel. If you choose that you don't want to be part of any of that, if you don't want to be an animal exploiter or abuser, and you want to go vegan, Challenge 22, they hook you up with a dietitian, they send you recipes every day and they help you go vegan. Yes, it's pinned, San Martin, thank you. I don't see it here, there's something on top of it. The problem is not killing the animals, the problem is way too many people's lives depend on those animals. Nope, that's factually false. You can thrive on a plant-based diet. So don't exploit innocent animals. That's it. 40 streaming when Chip finishes. Okay, the 40-year-old vegan is gonna go live now. So maybe go there. Let's support the 40-year-old vegan. Can somebody drop a link to his channel? Jalapeno says, I want to go eat animals, but I want to have animals go through the least amount of suffering possible. Well, it just sounds like that, both of, like, why would you care if an animal suffers or not? Because the reason why you care that an animal suffers is the same reason why you should care that they don't get killed. It's because you care that their experience of life, you care about what their experience of life is. So if you care about what their experience of life is, then don't make animals, don't exploit them to death anyway. And the position isn't about killing, it's about exploitation. Don't exploit animals to death. No nuance. It's not no. It's very, very clear. It's anti-exploitation. I'm here to fight against exploitation. Those who get paid from farming, I don't give a flying fuck for people who make money out of exploitation. I don't think that people who were paid during slavery times, I don't think for people who were paid to fetch slaves, or people who were paid to carry slaves, or people who were paid to make sure slaves are in place, people who were paid for all of that, we should have considered but there will be people out of a job, therefore we shouldn't stop slavery. No, fuck that. Slavery should be stopped regardless. So animal slavery, animal exploitation should be stopped regardless if people have a job or not. I don't give a fuck. You can find another job. Stop exploiting innocent animals to death. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I want to give a shout out to Jacqueline for being the first to comment on the last stream. I also want to give a shout out for Martin for being the first to chat on this stream. But Martin also gets a shout out for being the first to comment on the previous chill stream. And I want to give a shout out also to Linda for finding the secret number on the thumbnail. There's a secret number on every thumbnail, and if you find it first, you get a shout out. And Linda was that. So thank you for that. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Don't worry about it. Paul, I'm Dutch. There's no need for me to go back to East Europe. I'm Dutch. I appreciate it. Slave by definition is for persons, yes. And the definition is the person is somebody who has a personality, an individuality, a sentient being who experiences life. Then those are animals also. By all definitions, animals are persons. They're just not human.
In 5 minutes, I'm gonna park my car here, just so you know.
Oh, I'm leaving in like 2 minutes. Okay. Cheers. Yeah, we have to leave anyway, you see, because they're doing some work. So thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate that he gave a heads up also, right? Really nice of people to give a heads up. I dropped a pin with the 40-year-old vegan's channel. Go ahead, let's all go there, okay? I can't change it now so that we all go there, but I appreciate comparing slavery and animals won't work to change people's minds. I don't give a shit, Dr. Baz. We enslave animals just like we enslaved humans. Stop enslaving animals. Be a decent human beings. Say no to animal exploitation. Don't be the one who's demanding their exploitation and their slavery. Go to the 40-year-old vegan stream.